how strong he was looking. And Hanao responded with like, bro, you lost the plot. You're trying to play against me. You see how lethal I'm looking out here right now? And to say that up against Kobeon, who is bringing so much aura to the table himself, who is playing so confident.
The face, brother.
Like, bro, I am so excited to see those two.
The Street Fighter Alpha stare down pose as well. Sick.
Like, oh my, so yeah, we have a banger after banger for the top 8 for sure, but that one in particular as well, I'm very much looking forward to.
And I think there's a possibility as well of a surprising character pick from him now. They've never played like in a finals of Street Fighter 6, so we don't have a lot of matchup history. They've played loads of times online, Sagat versus Geef, but there is a very recent set of Hanao using Ingrid, which is the most recent character. She's very favorable into that matchup, and I will tell you now, he won that online set 3-1, so we may see that Ingrid come out.
Especially in the first to 5, more games to play with.
If there was ever a time to break out what you've been hiding, today is the day, with it being the finals. We did get a sneak peek, though, with MinRD's Mai just yesterday, and everybody was shocked with that. So, Cat's out of the bag. Either way, they're going to be bringing all they got to try and make it to the finals. But the players are arriving to the venue, and Reinhardt had a chance to catch up with some of them.
It is Championship Saturday here at EWC for Street Fighter 6 with $1 million on the line. Only 8 players remain, and one of these is going to be crowned a brand new, fresh champion for Street Fighter 6. I'm going to talk to Yamaguchi. おはようございます。山口選手、今日はブース選手とやりますんで、気持ちはいかがでしょうか？準備は万全でしょうか？
そうですね、準備万全で今日は勝って優勝します。
相手アルバレットとはどう思いますか？
ブースさん、ブースは、結構大会でも当たってますし、あと結構ブースが日本に来た時によくゼータのオフィスに来てくれて。
勝ってた？
いや、結構いい勝負ぐらいで、本当にすごいいいプレイヤーなので、この舞台で戦えるのがすごい嬉しいです。
はい、ありがとうございます。He says that he played Boost a lot in Japan at the Zeta Division office. They went even. I asked him if he won. He said they went even. He's looking forward to the match, and he says that he is perfectly prepared. All right. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm saying good morning. Good afternoon. Good. Hinao-kun, こんにちは。今日は小林選手と対戦しますけど、いかがでしょうか？調子は？
いやもう正直みんなには申し訳ないけど、ちょっとなんかあそこにいるっぽいんだけど、まあちょっとみんなにはね申し訳ないけど、ちょっとつまんない試合見せちゃうね、圧倒的すぎて。
うわー。
ちょっといやちょっと強すぎるから、やっぱりちょっとね、いい試合に調整するんで、そこら辺ちょっと皆さんよく見てください。
はい。So I asked him. Hi, I asked him, are you ready for the match? Are you feeling confident? He says, you know what? I have to give a huge apology to everyone because it's going to be so boring because of how I'm going to dominate him and how strong I'm going to be in the match. I'm really sorry to all the fans. A big apology. Mena Adi. Mena! My man. We've seen you travel the world, the entire globe. You've won every major in existence. This is the only championship that has eluded your trophy cabinet. Winning this, what would that mean for Mena RD?
It's finishing today. I'll figure that out in a few hours.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Now, if you win this, what's going to be your motivation after that?
I feel like there's a lot to do still after EWC, but also I'll figure that out later.
A lot to come. I look forward to it, man. Can't wait to see you in action, bro. That's it from here. See you later.
Thank you, Reinhardt, for catching up with the players. We're minutes away from taking the stage. The competitors are getting ready, and we got a couple of matches to still break down. First one, Boost Lee and Yamaguchi.
Man, Boost, you saw him. He had the best record of the tournament, which means he got to pick his opponent. He picked it before everybody else, and he wanted Yamaguchi, right? The Mai players, a lot of players are going to dodge that matchup, but Boost is a cerebral player, man. He's always doing his homework. If anybody's going to be prepared to take down the villain, it's him.
Yeah, they got a great track record against each other, so I know it's going to be very exciting. I think they met at Blink Respawn, and it was 2-1 to Boost, but Yamaguchi actually sent Boost into the lower bracket at EVO, beating him 2-1 there. Yamaguchi's a survivor, though. He's one of the only players in this top 8 who's gone into the lower bracket twice. He's played more games than anyone else. He's had to play 6 sets. Boost only having to play 4. He's cruised through in the upper bracket.
That's true. Yamaguchi is a stamina monster, right? Winner of the largest Street Fighter tournament of all time. Straight up.
But what about our first first matchup, it's about to go down. It's Lashar versus Hibiki.
Oh man, those are two players that, I mean, very much specialists when it comes to Street Fighter 6, right? And they're specialists in different ways, where Lashar has been able to pioneer a lot of the popular meta of the game, right? Taking strong characters and really showing their peak in performance in the competitive atmosphere. While Hibiki has always been loyal to the Lily, a character extremely underrepresented, probably the most underrepresented character in the game. And you can see, though, the longer you get into the game with a niche character like that, the more you strike fear into the opponent's hearts.
Yeah, he's the oldest player in the bracket as well, which is crazy to say because he's only 30. He's also one of the least traveled players in the bracket as well. Most of his results coming from online events in Japan. He only travels to some of the majors. And if you compare the results of the likes of Lashar and Hibiki, you know, Lashar's got a scroll of first places, Evos, combo breakers. He was third last year at the Esports World Cup as well. He's got a really, really strong track record. Hibiki looking to make a name for himself. He's done that already, making top 8 with Lily. It's definitely shocked the world. Can he go one step further and shock the world here in this top 8?
That's the question. Everybody right now is top 8, but there can only be one who lifts the trophy, who claims $250,000 and also gets the spot at the next Capcom Cup. Who's it going to be? Let's head to the stage to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Grand Finals for the ages, and of course the best player in the world is sitting down for Grand Finals winner sides.
The best player of all time, bar none. Multiple Capcom Cup championships. He's battered Punk the God already in his tournament. He's battered Mena RD 5-0. Dual Kevin, washed free. What was he even doing trying against him?
Listen, I've been on to Street Fighter for over 26 years now, and I don't think I've ever seen a player remotely as good as Hollywood Rob TV. And you know what, Rob? The players are already ready. Let's take a look. It is time for another 5-0 in Grand Finals. Match starting, Rob.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. And immediately we see the Fireball Baguette.
You're the perfect Paraskin. Look at these footsies, the neutrals immaculates.
With punish, and he goes for the throw.
Yo, what am I watching? I turned back for 1 second. What am I watching? What?
And once again, Rob TV, the best player in the world, gets his 147th title in a row. No one can beat him.
He is the greatest of all time. Daigo the Beast is good. Mina is good. But Hollywood, Rob TV.
Rob.
Hollywood.
Rob.
Hollywood.
Rob.
Hollywood.
We're having that dumb dream again. It's finals day, bro.
What?
Yes.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, for some of us, winning the Esports World Cup is nothing but a dream. But for 8 players, that dream can become a reality right here at the Esports World Cup. If we told everyone that a 15-year-old, a teenager from Chile was going to be in the top 8 of EWC, they probably would have thought his name was Blas, but it is none other than Crime.
Absolutely, so many goats, and aside from this, there is one player here who said this is the only title I have yet to claim.
Yeah, I'm gonna retweet. I'm gonna also
in the discussion for the greatest of all time.
I'm gonna give away for a free game.
As the greatest, Mena RD chasing that EWC title.
And that's only a couple of our amazing players that we have here at the Esports World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen Titans fall, and we have seen people rise up from the ashes in order to qualify for this finals day. This is a moment in history, and we are going to find out who is going to walk away as our champion.
Absolutely. We had 32 players at the beginning of the week. Only 8 remain, and only one can lift this trophy. But of course, as we have a full house today, everybody, are you ready for Street Fighter 6 Top 8?
Hold on, the masters. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finals day. I think we can do a little bit better. Are you ready? Then Damascus, I think it is about that time. Let's bring out our top 8 competitors. The Golden Finger, the genius, Lashar.
The absolute hero, the hope of the Lily Nation, Hibiki.
Dude, if Lily wins first place, no way.
Titan, Kobaya.
Or Geef, bro. 2 grapplers.
The supercomputer, Boost.
The winner of the Evo Japan, Yamaguchi.
The best in the world, Mena RD.
And last but not least, representing Falcons, Cryme.
Ladies and gentlemen, our top 8 is officially set, and only one will walk away as our champion. Let's get things started. This is the best in the world. This is a moment in history. It is time for finals day. It's time for top 8 of EWC.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The best matches of this event were funny enough. The grappler matches, bro. I don't think anyone wants to see grapplers win.
There you have it. This is Esports World Cup top 8 right now, Rob. Absolute hype day coming up right now. All first to 5. Single elim, big games, no excuses.
First to 5, single elimination. People say a whole lot about not liking first to 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have all the time in the world to adapt to your opponent right here.
Absolutely. Every single match is a banger. For those of you who watched yesterday, of course, a couple of these players chose their own opponents. Others were given opponents without choosing, of course, but that's part of competition right now. 8 players, only one can lift that trophy. And I think now, Rob, before we even start, right, I need some noise around. Everyone, are you ready for the first match of the day? Rob, who do we have?
Okay, then, enough said. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage one of the best players on planet Earth, LaShar. This is the Golden Finger. This is one of the most technically gifted players that we have ever seen in the world of fighting games. We've seen him start things out dominating in Korea, eventually even moving to Japan and dominating there as well.
LaShar would be pretty cool if he won. This guy,
further cement his legacy as one of the greatest Street
this guy
Fighter
was a
players
KOF player.
of all time.
Absolute GOAT, man. LaShar has had a ridiculous season, has been one of the favorites all along. But against LaShar is probably the biggest wild card of this week. He's a guy who plays a character you not choose to see, but we love to live that hype. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for EWC. Coming all the way from Japan, pretty much the lone representative for the Lily Nation. He said it himself, I need to keep playing the character. I need to keep representing the character. And what he said yesterday was simple. It is longer sets. I am even more confident in my ability to read the opponent. This guy has been incredibly hyped to watch all week long. And now he's setting foot on the biggest of stages. Once again, it is time for EWC.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and now, of course, we have to get a word from our competitors before we begin with our match. We're just making sure that LaShar is prepped. So, LaShar, you're an extremely technical player, but here you have to go head-to-head with Hibiki using Lily, an unpopular character. Do you think that will be a problem for you?
ラシア選手はとても技術力が高いテクニカルなプレイヤーとして知られています。ですけれども本日は響さんを対戦相手として迎えます。で響選手はリリーというそれほど人気がないキャラクターを使われるんですけれども響選手がリリーというそういうキャラクターを使うことはラシアさんにとって問題になりますか？
우선은 질문이 일본어로 왔기 때문에 일본어로 답변을 하겠습니다. 네. 僕まず響選手と僕は結構本当に友達なので、日本で。でも僕はリリというキャラクターは僕はやっぱ好きじゃないかもしれないキャラクターだから、まあ僕には問題になります。でも優勝するためには倒さないといけないから、ここで倒します。みんなのために。
Well, Hibiki and I are actually very good friends in Japan. And to be honest with you, I don't really like the character Lily. However, in order to win the victory here, I have to, defeat him. So I promise that I'm going to, destroy you today.
Okay, that man sounded very confident right now, Damascus.
Well, listen, it is time to simply get an answer from Hibiki himself. If I can get Mari, please, with me.
Oh, Mari.
Talk as well to Hibiki. Hibiki, simple question. Leshar himself said he does not really like fighting Lily. You're facing someone with characters you're a bit more comfortable with. How do you feel about that matchup and the fact that he doesn't like that matchup specifically?
Lily. はい、今リリーというキャラクターはラシア選手があまり好きじゃないというようなご意見ご感想がありましたけれども、そのことに関してどのように思われますか？
そうですね、まあレシャーは確かに苦手だとは思うんですけど、それでも素晴らしいプレイヤーで最強の守りをディフェンス力があるプレイヤーなので、今日はそのディフェンス力駒投げで突破したいと思います。
Well, Lasher is a very great player, and of course I have problem with him. However, and he has a great skill of defense. However, I am going to conquer his defense and win today.
Listen, all we want is this from Fighting World. So without further ado, it is time to get our first match ready. Hibiki and Leshar, can I have you facing off, guys? It is time for the first match of the day. First to 5, the Lily Master, the Golden Finger. Everyone, make some noise. It is time for Hibiki versus Leshar.
Well, what do we have here? It looks like it's going to be the final phase here, the top 8, the moment that we all been waiting for. Let's open the curtains. We got a great show here tonight. I'm your host with the most IFC and of course my guy Vicious, my brother Jeremy.
Yes,
Vicious, whatever you like. How you doing, my boy?
Man, I have been dreaming about the time that they could actually face off against each other. Now, there's a lot to talk about and set up on the stage, right? They have been in the same exact division over in SFL Japan, but they never actually crossed paths. One of the things I do want to highlight, as stellar as Leshar has been, which we've expected of him, his Ed, when it comes down to it, has been untouchable except for one person, and that's been Higuchi. But against the likes of Hibiki, he has been so challenged when it comes to facing off against the Eds. His main demon has been Fudo for the longest time up until the playoff section. So I'm thinking to myself, if Fudo was a teammate of Leshar, do you think Leshar is going to be the one to kind of get that intel ahead of time? Is it going to be, a little bit more of a trial for Hibiki going into this?
Exactly.
And I'm expecting maybe Hibiki's got a different look because honestly, he's been looking rather sharp. He's been getting so many good instinctual command grabs and forcing people to sit still.
Yeah, so the thing I noticed about Hibiki, I kind of picked it up, him playing dual Kevin, right? So dual Kevin and just a lot of high-level players, they're so quick to whiff punish those quick normals because their eyes are so peeled. They'll see, for example, a stand strong or a stand fierce from a Ryu or whatever the case may be, right? You can see it, actively whiff punish it, boom, whatever the case may be. The thing about Lily is most of her normals, they kind of linger out there. So when they're assuming that they can get that clean whiff punish, they running into it like a Mack truck every single time. So it kind of threw off dual Kevin a little bit. And then what's crazy is the only real way that she could get plus frames is through the win stock, right? Because none of her normals stick. None of them. There's no plus ones, no nothing. So you're just going to play a good old honest neutral game that leads into chaotic moments. So which is pretty sick.
I will put a stamp on that. I will say honest neutral game is going to be out the window because of the fact that Ed is going to be controlling a much more spacious kind of game in comparison to Rashid, right? The flickers alone are going to be so problematic against Lily. Although you might have access to a crouching heavy punch or even standing heavy punch from the side of Lily, mad active, of course, for sure, very extensive, but that also leaves you mad vulnerable too. flicker punish.
Exactly.
It's going to cause the stagger. He's going to drive rush on in, get some free damage, and then we're going to see Lily suffer once that knockdown does happen because her wake-up options are not going to be as potent as others, right?
Now, and then just to piggyback on that too, just like you said about Ed, so that in terms of challenging these whiff punishes, Ed actually has that same kind of style where a lot of the stuff lingers, like a standing medium kick. So it'll like meet halfway when it comes to whiff punishes. But this neutral's going to be, I would say, honest, because at the end of the day, Lashar cannot let Hibiki get these win stocks. That's why you're going to see this match at the mid-range at best most of the time. Obviously, there's going to be some scenarios where you'll see them in full screen, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have a nice little conversation right at that range from low forward every single time. So
I hope so.
Yeah, man, me too. And let me tell you another thing I want to highlight. This got nothing to do with the game. What you know about my man Vicious here was doing some translation. He was like, oh, she said this, she said that. I'm like, no way. And it actually was the truth. Yeah, okay, I see you've been outside. Nah, you've been outside.
Listen, if Lashar can do it, he's juggling multiple languages. Listen, man, we should all be able to try to do it too. So one of the other caveats going into it, we did see a glimmer of that Akuma, a significant one at that. Going into like phase 1, he had talked about it in an interview with Ryan Hart, saying like, you know, I wanted to try to do it with Akuma to see if I could, you know, improve on the meta or at least recreate the character. To that kind of regard, right? And then eventually he kind of switched over to the Ed. Now, you could see on your screen a little bit of a preview of what's potentially to come. I don't know if he's going to lock in with Akuma. That becomes a whole different type of dynamic in the matchup there.
Maybe because he has a quick jab DP for the anti-air, so he could get some quick Oki if he like snipes out a Kondo Spire. So probably that's why he has the character a little bit for more the anti-air purposes. Because Ed got like one of the slowest reversals in the game. So if he really wants something to just nip it in the butt where he can actually like punish it and get some offense, I think this is the best look to do. This is the best character to pick. And you got the demon flips. So you could throw off Hibiki a little bit to size him up with those spires. So we'll see exactly how this is going to play out. They are definitely. Well, they say they're good friends. I'm pretty sure they played a lot of times. But like you said, it's the first time they meet on a grand stage where it's an actual tournament setting. But what makes this even more interesting, guys, remember, 1st to 5 all the way through. This is a single elimination, guys. So there's no losers bracket. Whoever gets the ass kicked, go straight to the spectator seat and enjoy the show, right? But at the end of the day, it's top 8. They get some good payments here. But everybody really doesn't care about the money at this point right now because everybody's trying to win and win for their pride and enjoyment.
You're damn right. These type of accolades go on forever.
Yes, sir.
When we talk about the greats, we highlight all of the events that go on through some of the players that they've actually got their accomplishments from, that they participated in. EWC is always
no way. Is he actually going to Kuma, bro?
This is it.
I was just saying, he's gonna get 2-tapped, no?
In the grand stage, well, listen, a lot of big tournaments out there, right? A lot of entrants, so you don't probably get a chance to see it due to the fact of how brackets play out. But this is settled. You got to qualify for this spot. Last chance qualify on the side of Hibiki. Look at him. And on winning sides of things. 1st to 5 going up against Lashar. Lashar with the Akuma. We are locked in. This is going to be the opening game of time. I'm so happy, my chance. It's going to be fire. Oh my God, it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match.
Y'all don't understand. You do not understand what's about to happen. Top 8 here at EWC starts now. Lashar versus Hibiki already off to the races. Sniping him out from above. Catching the fireball game.
What a check on the fearsome fierce. He's using that a lot in the neutral side of things already with the big toe on the standing light kick.
Hitting it with the kill bill. Wiggle your big toe.
Wiggle your big toe.
Oos. Oos.
There it is. Speaking of toes, using that from that range too. Almost.
Oh, that was so. Tell me that wasn't slick. Tell me that wasn't slick.
What a way to get out of harm's way. Good stuff. Hell yeah, that was slick.
Oos. I like the aggression. Anytime Lashar has tried to start off his offense, he's been blown up significantly. Speaking of, go.
Well, that is the importance here of Akuma. He does have a lot of tools, but what he don't have is health insurance.
No, definitely not. Oh my God, again, Lashar introducing the fireball rather early and getting destroyed for it. Okay, yeah, had to do it. Option selecting.
Already trying to stuff out those big buttons already. My man kept it super simple. That's what, the 3rd time? Beep, bink. Get up in there. Oh, the overhead. That has been paying a lot of bills here for Lashar throughout this whole tournament.
Back roundhouse.
The roundhouse. The house is round. Let's go for a scoop. Of course, condition on first. He got no reversals, probably respecting the level 1 wake up.
Yeah, going for that jab. It makes a lot of sense, too. What a stop. That was almost point blank.
He was scared of that command, though. I understand. I concur with that reversal. Kick back and relax. Don't be overzealous there. The overhead trying to space that out to block. About to walk up into the crouch and fierce from Hibiki. That was a great snipe out there. The wake up super. I respect that. Or the block super, not wake up, pardon me. Good stuff.
will definitely take that. Whether it's pressure, whether it's command grab, you're taking a risk on either of those options, totally paid out. But man, the drive rush, every opening gambit from Lashar has been blown up by Hibiki.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, those long-range active normals, you gotta love it. Just run into the Mac truck. The yield sign. That's a command, though. He's gonna do it, I swear, on everything that I love. Yes, and he's going to do it again. Maybe an overhead, possibly. He got it. He's in that range. Overhead. Looks like he's trying to walk up and do it again.
Son. The long mile.
No. Payment? Please, you owe me. Oh, my God, what a smart choice there. Now it's all up to Lashar to size him up for the drive impact, and there it is. Yes, with the rustiest of elbows. Oliveira needs it.
Go upstairs and put us in lotion right now. Hits him with the double Ashy Larry. That's crazy. Should have just been taking out the trash. He was in the corner, man. There was a lot of room for him to work with. He had the life lead. He was pretty semi-healthy, I want to say, with the drive gauge.
Yes, moist as well. Okay. Hydrated, I should say.
Vaseline up.
There you go. All right, setting the tone with the red fireball. He was looking for that condor again. That way he could go for the DP. Swing and a miss. Looked like he tried to steal some turns to Hibiki.
Tell me that's not one of the sickest sweeps.
Hop around. It is. You know, it kind of gives me essence of Kyle, the double roundhouse. Everybody forgets his 2 hits. And it's short range, too, so it'll throw people off for sure. Put it in my back pocket, trying to get that perfect parry to snipe out that drive rush. No one home, though. Command throw.
You know?
And he held up. He thought the same thing, too. Lashar, we don't blame you.
That's 3 of us thinking the same thing. Hibiki taking the round yet again. Although, still at zero games to himself. He's been looking so strong. But shout out to Lashar for keeping the composure.
Yes, sir. Oh, chugging the plasma, of course, setting the tone. The free drive rush. And it's like you really got to be so good at the perfect parries, right? To just dead that strategy. But I'm loving the spacing as Lashar's throwing the jab fireball for the drive rush. Oh, okay. Oh, trying to get the perfection parry. That was 100% going to be a drive impact if he did score that.
It's true. To get the rest of it, right?
Yes.
The rest of the activity.
This man got the Big E Rusty voice. Let's go. Oh, staying fierce for the space out. Looked like he tried to DP afterwards, but was still recovering from the back dash. Command throw? Absolutely. Concrete Angels.
When you said that line yesterday, I was dying.
Oh, I said Cobblestone Angels, I think.
You said both. You said both.
My God.
Real creative. I love that.
Oh, Demon!
No way!
But he messed it up. The blocks them from the jab.
Yeah.
Did not input it properly during the drive rush. Unfortunate. Need some work.
Kinda uncommon.
Real.
Again, he didn't do too poorly. Honestly, that would have got him. Had he not messed up the input, it would have got him.
Yeah, he fully committed to the duck, right? So, yeah. Damn. So he had to do it the old school way. It's not like you could buffer it like back in the days. You could do, what is it, like the 2 punches?
Yeah.
The 2 punches, then you could just point to the other ones, right? So the light kick into the
exactly
spear.
it.
But now you got to keep it. Oh, man. That man went straight to the Caucasian male. The good credit, 800. 800 credit score, yes. That is Ed.
He could refinance if he currently has a house.
Ed, never soft. Let's go. I love it. Into the uppercut. Let's go for a throw. No, the shimmy.
Yo, I was waiting for this. Although I was going to say, this combo's going to kill the hell out of him. I was going to say, he didn't do too poorly with the Akuma, but there's just such a good standing record against Hibiki with Ed players.
Yes. Hell yeah. He said, man, listen. Blue Cross Blue Shield, my subscription is finished. I need to renew my health insurance that went to Ed. Great choice, though. Oh,
He's got
wow.
one of the best deductibles ever.
Seriously.
I bet you he doesn't even have to pay out of pocket anymore.
Get in there, the Blitz. Into the throw. Wise choice there from Hibiki. He's in trouble, though. Slight lead here for Lashar, so this ain't too bad on the side of Hibiki.
Yeah, this is the moment we were talking about, right? Like, how do you stop like the wind stocks? How do you keep him within range with the flicker?
Exactly.
That's really smart from Hibiki to kind of play it a little bit passive and force Lashar into these spots.
Yep, to play at that range, to force the Yomi. Absolutely. Oh! Psycho Crusher, the original. Well, in Street Fighter 6, that is. Nice finish. Of course, Ed trying to jump out the corner. Lashar, it's not your fault. That's not even human error. That's just what everybody would have done. Just try to get the hell up out of there. Looking for that punish counter with the Psycho Flicker.
Yeah, Lashar's trying to play it a little bit closer now. We get the forward throw. Hibiki stuck in the corner. This is the moment we were talking about. He's going to be playing a little bit less aggressive. Command grab. You knew it. That's one.
That's Hawan. Let's go. I know he's trying to get in those ranges to force feed him some good old 10 frames of some standing fears from Ed, but Hibiki's playing at those ranges where Ed wants to be. Of course, specifically on the Lily matchup.
You've got 2 stocks Aspire if need be. That's 1, keeping it plus. Are you going to do it again? Eventually you have to, right?
Ooh, organic. Oh,
flavor.
Come on. So get ready, of course. Oh, and there it is. Hakeem the Dream is out with Kenny Smith. Okay, hold on. Oh, let's go. Don't miss those uppercuts. Love it. Continue it. Cobra punch. More uppercuts. Into the safe jump. Let me get some more. Try to delay the low just to try to throw off the perfect parry. Nice stuff there from Lachar.
We get the back throw. Oh, this is huge for Hibiki. Oh, that traded. What a drive reversal. Now you put him into burnout. And the delay on the dive. He knew it was coming.
That was ridiculous. Wow, what a way to throw him off. Talk about calling your bluff. I thought it was safe, Lachar. Sheesh.
He put the slow jam on. He hit him with the I'm about to dive in.
Dive.
That's
Blitz.
crazy that it worked. Oos.
Yeah, she suffers no reversals, right? So she can't even really get a solid anti-air for real, especially when it's that meaty. There we go, just bust out with the OD spire. And we're going to bust out as well, and we got to lead. Why not? Willing to take the risk.
You need to lead. Okay, we do get the big punish counter. That is so much potential damage coming in now, especially with the burnout. The jump away from the command grab, another one. And it's just about done. Ooh, she's dancing a little bit. Just about in that corner.
Off the pipes, off the glass. Let's go one more time. That is a command throw and a half. He's going to have to think about it. He's going to bust out, I promise you. Next scenario, or the drive reversal. Smart choice there. He didn't let him get too comfortable. And mind you, got to do that early. If you do it late, you actually can get punished and recover in time. So good stuff there to Lachar. Good adjustments there. A little scrappy. I like it. Scrappy. Let's go.
A little bit of a micro step forward, also catching Hibiki off guard. Now we get the first command throw of this round. Charging up a stock, gets a free one. So
I don't care what your friends think. Tell me your breath stinks. I love this song. I don't care what your friends think. I'm a fan of NSYNC. Get off of me.
Counter hit for this link.
I like that. We gotta go to karaoke. Score! Wow, I didn't even know there was trains there. All right. Well, thank you, Lily. All right, for the driver. Damn, that reached! Sheesh!
That was mad far. Excuse
me?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry if I was muted. I had to get food.
A little bit closer than fierce range.
Bro, why is he Beaky almost 3-1?
Trying to force feed that standing fierce. He's not ranging those out, and we're back with the dream combo.
He can't get all the way for mid-screen though, right? He has to change his route. Still a lot of damage.
I'm telling you, if Lily wins this top 8, wins grand finals,
no, he's not even gonna risk it. Hard read on Hibiki. They think it was gonna be an empty jump, and now we're going to our favorite cereal, the throw loops. Command throw. Do it again. Yes, I like that about Hibiki. He never is scared.
He wins off of one combo.
He's gonna be tapping the legs. Next interaction, he's gonna be going for the lows. He does have access to the level 3. Let's see if he can actually apply that and finish the job.
High key, I expect him to do it again. Oh, he delayed it though. You're right. But at the cost of burnout now.
Oh,
he said, "Go! I dare you! I dare you to jump in at me."
Hit him with the good old-fashioned dirty noodle, but it didn't finish. Wow, just creeping up in his house. Imagine just full-fledged walk into command throw. I feel like that's what he was going for.
2-2, right, nice. Here, I'll be back. I forgot to drink.
Officially 2-1.
I'm gonna get myself a water.
Choice to switch from Akuma.
The dirty noodle? Just thinking about that?
Disgusting.
Sitting in the money broth?
That's it. What type of broth you like? What's your favorite broth?
That's a difficult question, actually. Huh? I like a standard miso, honestly.
Okay. I rocks with it.
Don't mind that.
Command throw. Yes, do it all day.
Yes.
He has to make you believe that you're gonna escape. Next interaction, gonna go for the toes once again. Let's go. We got one stock. There it is. Are we going to go for a reset, the knockdown? We're going to go for the toes. 100%. No. The delay, trying to catch the tech or the jump out.
Makes sense. With the crouching heavy punch. The inherent delay with a long startup of that limb.
That's right. The good old Facebook poke. A standing medium punch. You got to love it. Yeah, you're going to ignore me? All right, bet.
Oh, I like that.
She said, coming in. That's right. We got a witch stop. I'm in there. You already know she's in there. How is Lachar going to react? You already see Hibiki sizing up.
Oh, and look at how active Lachar is, trying to get a bait out of the Windspire. Oh my God, and it's a sweep from that far away, and it was a counter hit. It's very solid timing.
That sweep. It don't even look like a sweep. That's what makes it even more confusing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, legs. Oh, he waited for the DP. I see what you're doing here, Hibiki. Conditioning with all the shampoo needed to lather up this matchup.
Took a little bit of a gamble trying to get the stock right in front of Lachar. Trying to swing for it, really.
Check out the plasma on the side of Lachar. There we go. Harass. Yes, don't let him get comfortable with buttons into the Condor Spire. There it is. Drive impact coming. Are you going to do it just to burn it out? Burn out the levels? Can we do it? Are you going to do it? Oh, drive impact right here. Not even for a combo. That was optimal.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, you get to save the rest of your bar too. I like that. I like that a lot from Lashar.
Seguro stuff. That's right. No tears yet, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's what y'all looking for in the chat. Oh, organic.
Against the Noodle. Oh, you're eating hella damage. Punish counter with the drive impact. I like this start. Command grab. No, he backed away for it just in case. There it is.
That hurts. Yo, I am in.
The inevitable.
Seriously, dude. And that's the scare tactic, right? Lashar is probably thinking twice for himself. Like, yo, is he really going to keep going for this command throw? Nah, let me watch my legs. Bang. Does another one. But I got a command throw of my own, and it's in the form of light punch, light kick.
Yeah. It's called stagger pressure. Holding it. Oh, that was cool. That was kind of cheeky, too.
Damn, that was active. See what I mean? He's trying to walk up to invite some normals. That way he can let it
Okay, I just got back again.
Go for some offense in his own, but he just walks
wow, that match
into
was
the yield
fast.
sign of the standing fierce.
Brother.
I mean, that round was 30 seconds.
Hibiki would have gotten it over Lashar. But this is first of 5 territory.
Facts.
That's godlike.
That's what amazing is. That's why everybody be so stressed because they want to make it to that phase. Everybody's comfortable in a long set, so it makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of sense.
The delay again, dude. These inherent delays off of the heavy normals, off of Lily, is just such a threat to Lashar. So it feels like for him, right?
Yo, their solar plexus is getting blessed with that stand fizz, bro. I don't know what we call these weapons still, but they look like 2 pieces of cocoa beads on each freaking stick.
Yeah, dude.
That's it. Still figuring it out. Damn, that reach. And when you duck, you make it worse. You make it worse.
Expanded hurt pucks. Definitely making it worse. For getting that command grab. Oh my god. But still, goes right after that.
No way. Wait. Oh, do I need to check who Hibiki plays if he wins
Punish counter. Damn, a Cobra strike?
Like that. Now we in that conditioning, no shampoo state, of course, which is the corner. What are we waiting for? No win stocks on the side of Hibiki, but that's what he's looking for that quick knockdown. Oh, there it is. No confirm, though. Oh, what an interruption.
Okay, nice.
They're so good at recognizing
no super.
Even though they're getting hit, but still no one is still challenged. See, sometimes naturally, if I get hit, I'm just going to block right afterwards, right? But no, these guys know exactly when to press the initiative. Very nice. Come here. No.
Oh, I thought that was going to be enough time for a punish counter throw. But either way, Lashar still gets the big opener.
Oh, no one home.
What a backdash. How do you even read that?
Damn, Hibiki, you saw that? He acknowledged, like, wow, on the command throw, you knew, safe jump. Like that, the delayed jump just to throw off the perfect parry. Yo, holla. Holla. Well, this is godlike. Command throw. Do it again. No.
Can't you hear me? Bang.
One command grab. What? I don't see a combo to level 3.
So now he's putting out a little more layers.
Sure does.
A little bit more to think about.
Yeah, the last time we saw it was against a Kuba.
Nice, you're dead.
With a hot minute. Yeah, more than enough damage. Just tying it up with
damn,
a
3-3.
Yeah.
A lot more composure. There was a lot more control from Lashar in that round, for sure. In that game, I should say.
Like, again, we said it literally at the beginning of the set. Lashar wants to stay in that mid-range. Don't let Hibiki get comfortable getting these win stocks. As you can see, we barely saw Spire that last round, right? So Lashar executed that into perfection. Oh, goes for the legs this time, all right?
Oh, finds the opening on the way out, too. Lashar dashing on in there with a kill rush. Spire jump. Okay! Didn't press a normal on the way down. Baited the uppercut appropriately and hella damage off the super.
Man, what's up, T-Hawk? You got a pass?
Oh, nice.
Let's go for the combo. This is an absolute finish. We don't need
no I think command grab would have killed.
You're right, taking charge here in this set. It is 3 apiece.
Oh, I guess you could use an EX dive after. Yeah, I guess just in
I cannot believe
case.
we've seen Lily at the highest stage right now. This is amazing.
Top 8, by the way. Y'all gonna go crazy. Oos.
I'm in. One in the chamber here on the side of Hibiki. When is he going to use it is the question. I think it's more so for punish. It's a knockdown. No, there
I think I've noticed the only button Hibiki hasn't even used is medium punch. Oh, brother, don't get scooped. You're dead. Oh, wait, didn't.
Do it again!
Damn, 4-3.
We got Hibiki at 4-3 against Lashar. And man, everything I just said prior about Lashar's control, out the window in that game. It's gone.
It's gone. It has disappeared. Disappear.
I love that, by the way. Charging up the Spire, catching the driver.
Yes.
Yeah, let me look this up. EWC.
That's why I established some plasma, some fireball straight out of the
bracket.
DP, no, absolutely not. You see the empty jumps here. That's what Hibiki is trying to condition LaShaw to do. But LaShaw bit one time. He ain't going to bite the next.
And it's so smart that Hibiki's tracking down. Anytime he goes for that spark, he'll try to go into the air if he has the space and time.
Yes, right now it's these two, and they got to play the winner of Kobayan and he now. I see.
See how he's just actively waiting for it to whiff before he actually attempts for a whiff punish. That stand medium kick. I like the early drive reversals. Who's still in the race in terms of staying healthy here is LaShaw. Oh, 10 whole frames. You got to eat it.
Brother, get out of there. Get out of there. I see 3 of them out there. Get the one in the middle.
You know, I just shot at the one in the middle. You know what I'm talking about. I know you don't like them. We don't got to speak on that. Drive reversal. Get the hell up off of me.
That was so fast.
You win, Rich. We don't got to speak on it. Let's go. Oh,
what
yeah.
With punish.
This look like a bonus stage right here.
Grab. Okay, LaShaw might have thought the same thing either way. The striker throw game is so potent with Hibiki. He's made so many of the right decisions. He's looking at set point.
Did you hear how the crowd roared
Dude,
when they
set
realized
point.
what he is about
God.
to do if he finishes the job? Hibiki, can you move forward, never backwards?
Brother, I love the developing storyline right now. Hibiki finally conquering one of his character's demons throughout one of the most potent years of his
nice
career.
back there.
Ooh, big starter. Wow,
No level 2
yet. I figured he would do it just to get a little bit of that drive gauge, right? But no, he's going to wait for the next hit. He wants it to be optimal. He want to hit him where it hurts.
Wake up, command grab. Dude,
exactly.
I'm so valid for doing that against Rex.
Very disrespectful, damn it.
Forward heavy punch.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, had to do it 2 for 2, right? The exchange of the drive gauge. Okay. No way you confirmed that. No way you confirmed that.
Ridiculous. Caught him moving forward. I mean, Hibiki has been showing those little signs where he would walk up or either stagger or butt in a stand fierce or the command throw. Loving the attitude of both of these guys. They're not scared. LaShaw ate about 1,000 command throws this set, and he is still poised. This guy's a freaking professional. I would have cracked like an egg a long time ago. Come on over here. Oh, witch stop. Dangerous now. We got 2 even more dangerous.
Oh, he's chucking that plasma. Within closer range, yeah, just kind of goes for the spark to see what the bait is. Command grab. Hibiki, he is going to go for number 3 on the stock.
Oh my God, it's a lot of pressure.
No pressure, papi.
And look at the dry gauge.
No pressure, papi.
Ooh, that target combo's gangster. We don't really get to see it. It's pretty useless, really, because that's not really the starter, but I like that for the knockdown purposes. Get off of me. Uh-oh, dangerous now. Oh my God. LaShaw
Burned himself out. Oh, he predicted the jump.
How does he know, Yipes?
Godlike.
Don't get stunned. Nope, he tried to jump.
Though, look at that spacing it out, the drive impact. You see him buffering. That's why you see Hibiki just conditioning. When is he going to let it?
Oh, you're dead.
That's not it.
That doesn't kill. Oh my God.
Get scooped again. Double. I want double in the cup. Says Hibiki moving forward here in phase 3 on the top 8 portion. Wow, what an excellent performance from Hibiki, the Lily Master. This man stuck to his guns. Win stock equals command throw opportunities.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Right after he finished being in that burnout state, you would think to yourselves, like, how is he gonna pressure me after this, right? I got all the resources to me. Nah, he skipped all of that.
Oh my God, LaShaw, man, thank you so much for an excellent performance throughout that tournament. But I know Lily fans across the world, I know Peru must be going crazy. El Chacote, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. He is here to play, and obviously he's here to stay.
And easily one of the biggest dark horses of the tournament. When you talk about Hibiki, most of the time, you only talk about Lily, but we don't get to see the events he's conquered. This one step forward, even further. Best believe he's going to be talked about for a long time. Let's hand it over to the stage with an interview standing by with Hibiki.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time, put your hands together for the genius, LaShaw. And if we could please get our translator, Madi. Simply put, Hibiki, what would it mean for you to win the Esports World Cup?
はい、今回は、おめでとうございます。響選手にとってワールドカップで EWC で優勝を収めるというのはどういう意味を持つのでしょうか。
まあ間違いなく響というプロプレイヤーの中の歴史に刻まれる大事な大会です。
Well, without any doubt, it's a very important tournament that will like encrypt the very important mark in my history of Hibiki.
Hibiki, your run so far has been inspirational. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Hibiki. Please go to crush your opponent's key.
And we said it, Rob, there was 8 players and now 7 remain as the first key is about to be crushed. Hibiki taking Lechar's soul and dreams and moving forward to semi-finals of Esports World Cup. The dream will never end.
It's funny too because he has to play the winner of Kobayan and Hina, which I think they're next.
Of the day,
but
Hibiki successful and
if
incredible.
Kobayan BT now and he's got to fight Hibiki, Lily has a winning matchup against Geef in general. And I assume Kobayan doesn't like the matchup.
That was just as clean and smooth as his entire gameplay. Once again, gentlemen, Hibiki winning. He will be back for semi-finals. Please everyone, make some noise for Hibiki!
What? Something wrong with...
We are back and already
okay,
back for
there's the
another
mics.
match because Hibiki had to win quick, but we've got to move forward as more players will set onto that stage. First of all, did you enjoy the first match of the day? That was a bit weak, but are you ready for more? That's what I want to hear, and someone else is ready for more. Rob, listen, they're ready. Have fun on the stage.
Brother, this match is about to be amazing. You actually said earlier on that you believe Hibiki had a great chance to win this tournament, and right now he is making you look like a genius. That said, ladies and gentlemen, it does not take a genius to know how amazing our next competitor is. Put your hands together for the Titan, Kobayan!
Yeah, I think Kobayan can win this match. Dude, he's been doing so good the last like 2 months, 3 months.
Of Street Fighter when it comes to Zen.
This guy's insane right now.
The hard reads. We've seen his performances at events like Combo Breaker, at events like Evo France, and then here at the Esports World Cup, he is staying true to form. The Titan is unleashed.
Titan is unleashed. Look at the width of his shoulders, brother. He's putting you to shame, isn't he?
Man, he making me feel a little skinny. Oh, man, all that muscle, brother.
Ooh, that's what we want. But you know what? Against him is a Titan in the making and a player that Kobayan shows himself. And I know the Team Reject fans will be making a lot of noise. Please, let's welcome onto the stage, Hinao! Absolute legend in the making. He burst out onto the scene last year after winning the Chengdu premiere, and then everything else has been nothing but history for the Japanese team. Signed to Reject, qualified to Esports World Cup, and now qualifies to Top 8. And he has been picked himself to face Kobayan by Kobayan, so you know he's got something to prove, he's got something to show. It's Hinao on the stage.
Kobayan, Zangief was not looked at as a strong character in this game. Why did you believe in him and believe that you could take it this far?
お選びになっているキャラクターはそれほど最強というふうには一般では思われてないと思います。ですけれどもそのキャラクターをお選びになってここまで突き進んでこれられたのはどうしてそこまで自信というか信じてこれたのでしょうか。
そうですね。なんかあんまり考えたことはないんですけど、やっぱ一目見た時からストローク リリースされて、このキャラクターなら俺勝てるかもなっていうのを最初からなんか分かってたような気がしたような気がするからですかね。
Well, I have never really even thought about it. But like when it was released, launched, like there was some kind of inspiration that like I may be able to stick to this character, and then I will be able to win.
Kobeon, one last thing. You're about to play one of the most important matches of your life. What does this moment mean to you?
これから小林の選手生命の中でも最も重要な戦い、戦に出かけられるわけですけれども、それはどのような意味がご自身にとってあるんですか？どのような意味が小林選手にとってそれはどのような意味が持つのでしょうか？
そうですね。自分もこのゲームはやるのではなく見るから始めたプレイヤーなので、こんな大きい舞台でなおさらトップ8の舞台でましてやひなおとねこういう舞台で戦えるっていうのはすごくこう嬉しくて、32人のプレイヤーのうち本当に全員が強くて俺の知ってるプレイヤーであの人と戦えるんだっていうのをなんか思うような日々で、そういった日々をなんか2日乗り越えてトップ8まで来れて本当に嬉しい気持ちと、ここで勝ったらもっと嬉しいんだろうなっていう気持ちと、いやなんかちょっと泣きそうなくらいちょっともう自分の中でも感動してるくらいなんですけどできすぎてて、まあ今日ちょっとでも勝てるように最善を尽くしたいと思います。頑張ります。
I started getting involved in this game as an observer, as a watcher, not as a player. And now that I'm here and proceeded to best 8, which is really remarkable, like, unbelievable. Like, and not more than that, like, I'm able to, like, compete against, which is really, really, like, special. I feel so emotional. I feel like crying. And I'm going to do my best today.
Absolutely moving right there. This match is stuff of history, Samad.
Stuff of history indeed. And let's have a quick chat, of course, with Hinao. Hinao, I have a simple one for you. You came out of nowhere last year on Street Fighter 6, started winning. It never stopped for you all the way to today's top 8. So how is your day going? How do you feel coming up to this stage and facing the guy who picked you yesterday?
もう昨年はまだ無名というかそれほど知られてなかったひなおさんがここまで無敵で無敗で進んでこられたわけですけれども、今日の対戦相手には任されたこともあるかと思います。ですけれども今日この場に立っていらっしゃるお気持ちをお聞かせください。
なんかまあ長いというかなんか深いことを話せないけど優勝します。
Well, I cannot say anything long or anything deep, but I am going to win.
Listen, a man of a few words, sometimes that's all you need. And you know what, Rob? It is time. Hinao and Kobayan, can I have you go for the traditional pre-match face-off, please? As it is time, Rob, for the second match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Street Fighter is all about. This is what the fighting game community is all about. This is single elimination. You see the intensity on their faces. Only one can move on. It is time for our next match of Top 8 here at EWC. Let's get things going.
Into the second game of the day. It's David versus Goliath, at least within physical stature, but on the sticks, it's even playing field. Fish is back at it again with my man, Jammers, and it's going to be such a pleasure to call the rest of these matches with you. How you feeling, man?
I mean, David said Goliath lost the plot. That wasn't in the storyline, but I'll tell you what, if we're talking about the 2026 version, he may be correct, but he has to prove the point by getting the dub here. But I'm telling you what, man, this guy has been on an absolute reign of terror this past 8 months, and this is one of the the cherries on top of the cake. I'm not going to say it's just the one. There's probably a multitude of things. And again, this guy's got so much more depth and more capabilities as to what he can do in his career. So, I mean, getting the dub over Kobeyan will propel him into greater heights mentally to try and take the trophy at the end of the day. Now, obviously, Logan and Ringe did mention
I just realized
their intro to the Eiffel Tower. I'm not jealous, by the way.
Not at all.
We didn't actually get to go.
I don't know if Shanghai or if any of the players are in the crowd, like even in the front row seats. That means that EWC can't farm Shanghai's wife anymore. I always think that's so funny.
And start practicing. So that could be a possibility, maybe in a shorter set, depending on the scoreline down the line here, Bish. I mean, what do you think? He's going to stick with the king the whole way, or has he got other options?
I'm not too sure, honestly, because, you know, there was a point that you had made just now where Ingrid was actually a little bit problematic during, like, the preliminary phases of Blink Respawn. I don't know how much practice he's had since then. I mean, even from Topanga, I don't know if it's going to be comfortable enough for either player. Like, if Kobeon has to face off against it, or now has enough practice going into this specific phase of the tournament.
Perfect parries,
so
8.
I think the king is going to be what's played all the way through for him.
He's only had 8 perfect parries at this event. Reversals 71.
Looking at the stats right now,
Scoops, command grab 34.
With punishes. Successful reversal rate, if we're counting level 3 as the primary one, that's still a pretty high percentage, right? Anything probably for me, mathematically, if you want to be a nerd for 2 seconds, anything above 55% is pretty
Sounds
damn
good to me.
It's pretty damn good. So half the time you have to be scared of the option. But yeah, these two are going to be tenacious in their own right. Both of these guys are stubborn for one reason or another. Obviously, we've seen Kobeon. He's been trapped in the corner on numerous occasions, and he waits patiently. He basically goads you and tempts you into making a mistake before he changes things around. Whereas he's always just going, look, I am full throttle, no brakes. And that's his stubbornness there. And you can see it in the way he uses drive rush, the way he abuses heavies. He's in there, and I tell you what, he's going to try and stick to this man like white on rice if possible.
It's really funny that you talk about like the stubbornness both on offense and on defense. There's so many different looks that Kobeon gives with his drive rush, and he'll stick to it. That's even if it's rather irregular, something that you don't commonly see as Zangief. He does not mind doing something like a drive rush, nothing. Drive rush, sweep from max distance. Drive rush, delayed medium punch. And those options alone are rather tough to kind of go through and cycle mentally. But there are moments where he'll just go drive rush, sweep.
Hey Watson, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome Raiders.
What in the hell is wrong with you, man?
Oh, listen,
Bart
these
raid.
kind of stakes, I think everything should be wrong with you because you need to have that blood plus. You need to have a specific
welcome in,
tunnel
Watson.
vision to only stare at the thing in front of you. And right now, between these two, it is the other opponent here. Now, he was doing a little test drive a minute ago, and it looks like Hinal's going to lock in with Ryu. This is the character.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just watching a tournament tonight.
Chinese premiere.
I say tonight, but it's actually early morning.
A couple of months back. Now, like we said, he's got an array of characters. He has a very in-depth understanding, very technical understanding of the game. But it looks like we're going to get something
hope your stream was good. Let's see what you were doing.
By the way, we get a preview that most people don't, so I got a little bit of a jump scare when he hovered over Guile. He went to Guile for like a quick second and started like fidgeting with like the different costumes.
He can't judge. He can't judge. No.
Yeah, like that? He hasn't had enough years yet?
I'm doubling that. He can't judge. He ain't got the patience for that. No.
I see. I physically cannot.
This guy got like 6 characters at 2400 MR. Guile was not one of them.
Okay.
He probably could, but you ain't got time to charge like that. No way.
You know what? Nowadays, with the way things have kind of turned out this season, I don't believe anything I see on CFM.
True. Bear in mind as well, if you look at him now, he did say in one of his match interviews, he said he did have a stomachache. He did feel
did that recently just get put back in?
For him. He's one of the strongest.
I remember seeing something about it. Like a friend was telling me about that they had like a classic mode for League of Legends, like season 2.
And Daigo here as well, but this
like a season 1, season 2 type of mode.
So he needs to try and stay focused, and because. How often do you fight Zangief under stakes?
I haven't played League in like a year. I'm sober from that game. Last time I played though was ARAM with a couple friends.
In Japan, if they actually get some of these sessions in, right?
I don't know if I want to go back to playing that game.
We're locked in. All the questions remain are about to be answered. Kobeon versus Hinao. Zangief
we picked Ryu.
It's the first of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up.
Drive rush donkey kick could be a thing. He might have to change the speed of a Hadouken.
Yeah, but like I said, today we're just watching this tournament. It just
here, and he did.
It's a top 8, first to 5. They've only played one match, but bro, the fact that there's the Lily in top 8, actually now confirmed to be in top 4.
You're going to counter it, a plethora of counter hits against Hinao already. Command grab.
Right?
And you know what? Hinao thought the exact same thing, but in
I gotta check the bracket.
more than enough damage.
Damn, what a fast round.
Kobion instilling the fear early.
The thing is, he's got to take the leap. He's got to be adventurous on defense sometimes.
Yeah, he's already in top
about,
4. That's
he's
crazy.
Got to do it just to see where he's going to try and risk the command grab, where he's going to try and risk the jump. And what a
Ooh, nice heavy
there.
kick.
With that heavy kick, he is going to get the pickup. Misses
Nope,
the
dropped a
grounding heavy
combo.
punch from the drive rush, excuse me.
Oh, not too bad of a situation now for Hinao.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Catches another parry.
He tried a perfect parry.
Just within range of the fierce. You know he wanted to punish that. Still taking it to the skies. I like that.
I love drive rush.
This is going to be very intensive. It keeps going to the final round in every single game. These two, I need a heart rate monitor immediately.
Hey man, drive rush is really fun.
A lot of the guys have been drive rushing throughout the past couple of days.
Not when you're in the receiving end, but it is really fun.
Knockdown instead, and another Dungeon charge in the bank. There's a jump. He might have to go to level 3.
I'm not sure if you know Watson, but because I don't know when the last time it was you played this game. Nice call. Not tonight, but technically tomorrow night they're updating the game and adding the new character, Yasmin. I really want to check out those balance patch notes. I might be at work, I might not be, I don't know, but tomorrow is going to be the release of the new character.
All the time.
Or at least they're going to be maintaining the game, but she technically comes out Monday my time. I'm in California. I don't know where you're at in the world, but I live in the U.S., California. Well, yeah, West Coast, I guess.
If it was a move that was more than 4 frames specifically, then yeah, I guess. But
she's the one with the really good OST.
Probably.
Yeah, she's the one with like the black, purplish hair.
He's still not biting at the bait here.
From the Philippines. I don't know how to really describe it. I don't know if you've seen her trailer. If you haven't, I'd recommend it. It's a pretty good trailer.
He's gonna be invasive. You have to keep that in mind, but also when you try and figure that out,
you haven't? Oh yeah, her trailer's been out for a while, but she is. She looks really fun. You heard the song was very mean. No, okay, yes and no. One part of the song, like a 10-second, maybe less than 10-second part of the song was very mean.
But instead it's Kobion coming in with a crouching short.
Gonna go for some Oki here, but it's gonna be Lariat right in his face. Headbutt. Yeah, there you go. He's not having it. He literally doesn't want to give you any breathing.
Hey, Skyfer.
Puts him in the burnout. He's confiscated the drive system.
Are we watching the game when we could be squaring up?
He's still got super here. One button to the super will do the trick, and he's literally throwing everything in the kitchen sink, and it's not going to be successful.
Maybe later if you want to, but not right now.
The face, right? He's feeling the pressure. He's like, when can I find that clean hit? Because this guy.
I would have to be like a later afternoon thing. Not right now.
A little bit of like a hesitant move. He actually went for like the movement a little bit later. So Kobion again coming in with the drive rushes and those delayed lights. That's going to be adding more to the mental stack, right?
Try to get the parry there. Just blocking out the pressure here again, slowly chipping away, crunching at that drive gauge there that Kobion has. And obviously as he does that, he replenishes his own drive gauge before he can land a big back combo.
Oh, wait, that was a missed time.
That was so awkward.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was a missed time.
He's still active with it. Level 2, Hashogeki.
Damn, that did
oh my god, you're dead.
But he still has Shinku Hadouken locked and loaded. This 15-year-old.
No way. No way.
Dumped out the whole account. My man knows how to spend it.
Ryu needs to die in the balance pad.
It's part of the game. He's not worried about losing those resources. He burned himself out on his own volition, but he said, listen, I know you're Goliath, but I know where the weakness is.
Man, 2-0 already. This is a first to 5, so we'll see. We'll see how it happens.
Damn, that's crazy. Can you find one of those?
That was kind of gross. Yeah. Ooh, he's doing him dirty.
Oh, okay, the meat. Damn. That was extra saucy. Oh! He tried to get him to do the DP so he could go through it. That was a brazen choice there to make from Kobion, but...
Telahaumer?
Again, yeah, he's running
I feel like I butchered that name, but thank you for the follow.
He's feeling rather confident with that walk-up, and just his overall demeanor when you see him on the player cam.
Despite being nervous, it could be nervous with excitement. Some people forget that about themselves when they're in high.
Oh, any DJs in top 8? No DJs. The characters lineup in top 8. So the match before this was Ed versus Lily.
Luke's incoming.
The Ed player, so the Ed player was Lashar. He played both Ed and Akuma,
It worked out. I don't even know if that was intentional.
but he lost. So Lily advanced. Oh my God, getting throw loop.
Wow.
If he had gone for the throw, it would have worked again, Jammers.
Nah, you're weird. Why did you do that when you had no health? You're weird. I'm sorry. I love these players. But you had no health.
3-0.
And you thought to do
No,
down
man.
back parry.
Maximum intellect. What are you talking about?
I mean,
Yeah. So right now there's Zangief and Ryu.
If it missed, then you could say what you just said.
I said what I said.
I think the match after this is Terry versus Mai, and the one after that is Mai or Blanca
No man thought
versus
about doing,
Ryu.
and it worked out.
No
But
DJ.
the thing is, Kobean's getting knocked down too easily, and similar to what happened with Lashar.
Okay.
A lot of the time he's just guessing correctly because he thinks
There was
he's now
one
gonna be
DJ
ferocious with
the
physical
other
attacks
day,
alone.
so like
He doesn't know he could just
top
chip away at
16.
all your throws. So
There
he
was a
needs to be
DJ,
careful.
but
There's
no,
a
not
Shoryuken
today.
again.
Get that situation. You saw now Kobeon going into the opportunities to tech, but no, he now giving him the.
And I don't even think DJ's a bad character. He's not like how he used to be, but he's not bad.
Come on now. That's just how it goes with tall fellas. The jump back jab, the instant overhead.
I think DJ might get some buffs.
All right, 6-footer. Right?
I'm 6'3".
Oh, dude.
Sprinkle in the extra 3, dude.
No.
Yes, and we would have moved on. Anyways, you know.
Not again.
Giant whiff punish.
He has got to stop flinging out these heavies, man. He now is
4-0.
extremely comfortable. And dude, it is going to be a Shinku Hadouken, which accelerates him to a 4-0 lead here on finals day.
4-0, dude. Ryu must die.
But to win 5 games on the bounce. Can the
Oh
big man
my
do it?
God. He whiff punished. What was that, a light kick?
Too emotional prior to the game.
Probably.
Breaking the focus.
He now said he lost the plot. Did she say he lost the plot? Clearly he's proving it with the stats alone. Wake up buttons.
No, dude, stop heavy punching.
That's literally been one of the banes of his
Yeah, you're dead. All right, move on to the next round.
a couple of times, but he's going to do a drive impact instead. And vicious. I hate to say it. Somebody might be getting 5-0'd today.
I thought you were going to hit me with a somebody's getting 5. I thought you were going to do it. You set me up, man.
Nah.
Yes, there we go. Now
I mean, he's 4 games up. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He has
time.
a level 1 if he wants to as well.
Man.
There it is. And
Okay. He takes a round. He takes a round.
Kobeon wants. He wants to play from behind,
Yeah,
right?
one
He
round.
wants to play from behind. He wants to build the momentum and become a showman.
His back's against the wall, and it's better than your back against nothing. He needs to really put that stand heavy punch away. He's got to play neutral a different way. Walk and parry a little bit more. Probably be a bit more audacious. Just not that button. Gonna get a punish counter SPD.
Drive rush on in. Get a little bit of a hop. The perfect parry against the hell stab.
Why isn't my notifications working today?
Good jump away. He couldn't risk an SPD. Not on his wake up there. Damn, he got slumped in his face again. That beard is getting a little bit shorter.
Shifty Badger, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good.
He still has the level 3. There it is. He's going to do the Cyclone Larry.
Yeah, if anyone's from the raid that came in with Watson, then thank you.
Russian slam as well. He's going to have to do the Russian slam.
Dead?
I don't know if Hinau's going to wake up with something.
No, not even. So much. Yeah,
I mean, he
too much
tried to
scaling.
wake up with a jump or movement. Either way, that movement's going to be blown up. An excellent read from Kobeon.
Either way, hope you guys are doing good. I know it's early morning where I'm at. So I'm not talking too much or too loud.
Give the opponent a game to work with.
But I still want to enjoy this tournament. I still want to enjoy
it.
it.
Started from you. He didn't create it out of thin air. You gave it to him. And he's got to be careful about jumping away or even jumping back. And he tried to delay
Oh,
again, but
no.
because he whiffed the throw.
Now the tick throw happens. Solar plexus
Plus.
forced to hold it. Knocking on the door with the frame trap. And sneaking in the
Bro,
drive.
not again. Oh my. And perfect again. Bro, he's gotten like 5 perfect.
Anymore. He got another perfect. How many perfects on the board thus far? I feel like this is the most I've seen throughout the entirety of EWC week.
Yeah, dude, that's like 5 perfect
Engine charge. Good. He sent him full screen, so why not?
in this one
Take
set.
advantage in that situation. Damn, he was jabbed to high heaven. Uh-oh.
Just checking the buttons, man.
He fat-fingered that one. Almost got the perfect parry. Beat him to the punch. Because usually the second person wins in those interactions with drive rush. There's a head.
Sit him down!
Sit him down. You might have to drive rush and block. Yeah, well, he done something. He
Ooh, nice. Okay. He took another round. You're playing League Classic. Oh, you're playing. Okay.
He sensed it. Every knockdown's gonna
That's
count.
what.
I love that from Kobeon. He's slowly applying the
That's what
pressure,
Watson
slowly
meant
putting all the
earlier.
pieces together for the puzzle.
Shifty Banju. Banju.
Put that button away.
Tie game.
Lovely with punish
How
there.
goes
Sure you get to break things
turning?
away. Cyclone Lariat still an all.
Any favorites? Yeah, this kid, Magma, is unstoppable, bro. He's...
It's not going to kill him, though, but it's going to put him in such a conducive position.
Bro, he now almost just 5-0'd Kobayashi.
Professional decision of his life.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
He's coming. He's going to get chipped.
Nah, chip damage. Wait, grab. Yes.
Wait a minute, what was that? Ooh, I don't know what he tried, but the Stormbuster's coming through, and I think by the time we're done, the drive gate should be completely online.
No, not quite yet, not quite yet.
He's going to wait.
Yeah.
Now he can. Oh my word. You're crazy. You're crazy. He's going to SPD. You're crazy. No. He jumped back. He's going to chip him for the burnout. That's it. He's flinging out the donkey kick because he's got nothing else to do.
No.
And there you have it, man. The kid is off his seat. He's punching the air. And you know how much this means to him. A 5-1 domination.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Before the match started, look at this meme face he now does. Everyone has posters of this face. You know what's crazy about that? He now's interview before the match started was like, yeah, he's 15, Skyford. Dude, this kid is like 4'2". Yeah, 4'2", bro. This kid is like half his size. Like no joke. But before the match even started, yeah, he's 15. He literally told at the interview, the interviewer, that it doesn't matter. Nothing about this match will matter. He's just gonna destroy him. And guess what he did? Oh my god, this was beating.
Once again, in this time to exchange
Look,
the keys,
look how
Kobayan
tall he is.
unfortunately has to give his key away to Hinao. Kobayan, I will let you, of course, leave your key to today's rightful winner. But of course,
This kid is top 4 guaranteed. If he loses the next match, he's still guaranteed $50,000. He just made 50K off of that match.
Hinao, I will just ask something very quick. Kobayan picked you yesterday and 5-1, so what do you have to say?
You know what's funny? This isn't like his first like big tournament that he's in. I think last year when he was 14, he won his first like offline major. And the funny thing about that event, when he won and they gave him the trophy, he couldn't even carry it. Obviously, you know, he's very, like, you can tell he's very like thin, very small. But he couldn't even carry last year's trophy.
Yes, he chose me yesterday, and I thought I was not. I was a
I
little
thought that
bit
was pretty funny.
anxious, but, like, you know, if we can do win against Kobayan, and I started off very well, but like towards the end, like he was bouncing back. So yes, I was not 100% sure that like we can win, but I'm so glad I made it.
Hey, never sure, but clutch this in the end. Listen, Hinao, I will let you go to the crusher to crush your opponent's key as Rob TV is waiting for you.
And what an emotional scene as we see Kobayan in tears being eliminated after a phenomenal performance. And now, congratulations, as he goes to crush Kobayan's key. Hanao, that sounds a little bit like here now. He said, I'm here now. That's pretty much what he letting the people know, ladies and gentlemen, as he moves on even further in the bracket.
Even if you have opinions on Ryu. Oh no, it's okay to say Ryu's a brain dead gorilla. Because he is. That doesn't. He could win the event. It doesn't change the fact that Ryu is like currently right now top 5, hyper broken, crack damage, safe on block on like all his special moves. He takes 2 brain cells in. They don't even got to be functioning. But this kid's actually pretty good. Like I'll give him that. It's just Ryu, the character, is a degenerate right now.
Play is in our DNA.
So I know a lot of people have very skewed opinions on him, and same goes for one of the other players coming up. There's I don't know if it's the next match or the match after. Let me check. Oh yeah, it's the match. Not the next match, but the one after. There's another Ryu player. And it's like I get it.
Well, finals is well underway, and already our first keys have been crushed, and our semifinals has two
Ryu is
players,
Funda Unga Bunga. Yeah, Ryu is. He's something.
In just several hours, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Who's going to hoist the
Hey,
trophy?
but who knows? Maybe they'll tone him down a little bit in the balance path. I just hope his most degenerate moves like Asho and Donkey Kick get nerfed a little bit. I think he'll be fine afterwards.
Hey, you're fresh today, man. How you feeling?
Feeling great, man. We're on finals day.
All right, well, interviewers talking or casters talking. I don't really care. He looked scared when the guy was talking behind him.
That's right. Bangers all around. First matchup, Lashar Hibiki. The Lily stays alive.
Yeah, he managed to keep himself in it, and I think,
Okay.
you know, if you're right that many times on the command grabs, it's very, very difficult for it to not be your day.
The next match is gonna be Terry versus Mai. Oh, funny enough, it's a Fatal Fury match, a King of Fighters match. That's what's happening next. Terry versus Mai.
The raw spies in neutral, the stocks that can definitely be checked. Letting him mash in strings as well, the lights. There was a lot of stuff there that Lilies can't really get away with doing. And Lashar was definitely not clamping down on that.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, even so not sure that he switched to the Ed in this instance, right? Which is his go-to weapon. And it still was not enough to stop a Bicky, in all honesty. I mean, I felt like just the perfect buttons at the ranges. The force of engagement because of stocks and those wind stocks that Lily needs to move around. I want to talk about the fact that we're looking at Lashar, one of the best players on the planet. Some would argue out of the tournament now to a Bicky, a player a lot of people aren't familiar with.
Continue. Hibiki's been shocking us.
Let's see.
Of this event. How many support shocks?
I don't think they have. Oh no, okay. So they do have the matches listed, and they have a bracket. And they have it listed. That was Kobayan versus Hinao. Oh, let me refresh. They didn't update it.
In the end, there was just too many openings. You can't leave that many openings.
5-1. Next is Boost Yamaguchi. Then Mena and Crime.
With more knowledge in that matchup, Lashar will make that a lot more of a convincing victory for him. But
he's going to have to wait, though, isn't it? It is what it is. And I will say that was a revenge match, and it was Hibiki now getting that revenge. So we're going to have to wait until the next tournament to see if they match up once again offline. And if they do, will it be Lashar's chance to take the title back from Hibiki, at least when it comes to their series? The casters were giving it their all during that match number 1. Let's look at how they looked in that series.
Sorry if anyone cares about like the casters talking in the background. I won't entirely mute them, but I'm gonna do this.
What a drive reversal! Now you put him into burnout, and the delay on the dive. He knew it was coming.
Vicious and Yipes giving it their all. They're incredible at what they do.
I mean, absolutely. You know, Vicious, the voice of Street Fighter, and Yipes, the voice of the people.
Facts. That's big facts. Big fans of those guys. I mean, that's why it's such a pleasure to be up here sharing the stage with these guys. I mean, Logan, just the same. I know you're seeing him up here on the stage, but my man is an established caster in what we do. Another one of our peers out here.
He's done a little bit this time. They let me call some action this time in my home game, which I'm appreciative of.
You know what? And you sound great. It's always interesting, right? Having you on the desk and then having you up there casting, because it's a different energy, right?
Any strings to my bow.
Hey, you are incredible to say the least. Lashar, he might be gone, but he is not forgotten. And Reinhardt had a chance to catch up with him in the post-match interview.
Lashar, an Evo champ. We've seen him perform on the Capcom Cup stage. Now here at EWC.
I don't know what I'm saving up money for. What was I even planning to buy last time?
Different about the challenge here at EWC when compared with the global events.
레샤 선수 일단은 좀 아쉽게 좀 탈락하게 됐는데 이번 EWC에서 좀 다른 이제 국제 대회들과 좀 달랐던 점은 무엇인지.
Wait, who's it being introduced? Oh, Lashar. Dude, yeah, rip Lashar. I think that was a 5-3. Oh, he played Ed and he lost, well, technically 3-5 to Hibiki. Hibiki playing Lily. It's funny. If he can make top 4 with Lily, though, man, imagine if Lily gets buffed really good. She's probably gonna get some weird obscure buff, like more range on her command grabs or some. It's gonna be something like that. But even that kind of stuff helps.
the players together and just play, you know, it's just like we're not competing, we're just playing with each other. So in that sense, it was very unique experience.
The Berserker Potion. I think we need to just save up now for tier 5.
Thank you as always, Reinhardt, for the great interview. Lashar, his key has been crushed. His tournament life has
At worst, we could get the
top 8 is something to celebrate. What a performance he had over the past several
hypnotic
days of
tune.
competition. But for Hibiki, his story will continue on next to play against Hanao. But we've been watching and listening to what the comments had to say. Sometimes it gets a bit wild, though. And Logan, I don't know what this first one. Why did he choose this killer? Love is life and life is free. Is it free, though?
Is that about Hibiki?
It must be. It's one of the series.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, it might actually be about Hanao, right? Because obviously he chose Hanao, and boy, what an absolute backfire that was.
He was talking crazy over there. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you, and he said, you lost the plot.
You
He
done
said you
messed
lost
up
the plot.
Hanao.
Say that.
He did say that. Hanao told him, he's like, bro, they here to see me.
Balloons, do we have JP or Ingrid on stream? No, we have no one on screen. It's just commentator. Cast it.
Let's be honest with you. It was a beatdown.
Yeah, it was, man. And it shows you what the difference is in game compared to real life, because you saw a 15-year-old kid who can't be more than 4'10", 90 pounds, dripping wet. He was oppressing Kobayan in that game.
David and Goliath in real life, and then the roles were reversed in real game. Oh my God.
He was patting down his pockets and everything in that game. What you got for me?
Kobayan? Yo, dude, that's not too soon. He can hear this. That's not nice.
That's actually not nice indeed. And the only reason why he's confident saying that, Steve, is because he's typing it out. He's not in the venue.
That makes a lot of sense. We talk about the difference between being out here on the stage, going out and playing in tournaments.
Do I go for the Spirit of the Forest? I feel like that's way too pricey. I need my upgrades like now.
Unless, if you are in the stadium, though, let us know if that was you who said that, okay? Because I might want to
point you out.
We'll point you out. We'll point you out.
Kobayan's still here.
Kobayan against Hanao, though, it was a beatdown. This young prodigy, 15 years
No,
old.
we gotta get it now. Or, well, yeah. We can't save it for Spirit.
Kobayan did pick the killer. He picked him out and said, I want to face you. You lost the plot, is what Hanao ended up saying. I gotta say, I'm surprised. I really am that this.
And I think now we also save up for the primary expertise. Tier 5.
Yeah, he's such a, he's a regular appearance in these top 8s. Of course, he qualified here through, I think it was winning DreamHack Atlanta. Yeah. That's right. He ran it back through losers. Fantastic performance for him. But he has been ever present in a lot of these top 8s this season in Birmingham, Combo Breaker, Evo France, Evo Japan last year as well. So he is no stranger. But guess what? Hinao's been in those top 8s and he's won. He's closed out. And that's a big difference. There's a big difference between being world class and being the elite of the world class. And those closers, they're the ones that.
Did I not make any space for a glue gunner?
It might be Hinao's day. We'll find out.
And even more so to your point, Reflections, is the fact that matchup, and it's one of the reasons that, Kobayan is such a big draw, is because he's playing a character that has a lot of hard draw matchups.
Bad placement.
Historically not known to do well in these situations. And that's something to get behind, something you want to root for. But he's done the work. He's done the legwork. He's been showing up. He's been getting those W's, so he's a player. We know this.
And by the way, that was his first loss in the entire tournament this year. That was
think about that.
He was undefeated, and the time he gets defeated, it's a 5-1. Talk about a great performance. Kobayan, you will be remembered. A top 8 is stellar, but Hanao continues his.
All these rounds are passing by. There we go. I think this is the best possible spot.
But it depends on how the matchup against Hibiki ends up going. Now, Reinhardt, we've had a lot of great moments throughout our 4 days of competition. What's your favorite standout moment for you?
That is a very interesting and difficult question to answer, because we've had so many different amazing moments that are just going to be etched into our memories forever. Now, I wanted to start with a certain point here, right? We've seen these guys perform in tournaments all over the planet, but we've seen stellar performers, champions fall along the wayside, going 0-2. Some players didn't even get a single game. Absolutely insane stats here. I mean, Punk, Big Bird, Fudo, Xiaohai, not even winning a single.
No, rip Xiaohai.
So Sahara, Angry Bird. Angry Bird's an Evo champion. Sahara's a Capcom Cup champion. Out 1 and 2, you know, and these are the stats that just show how much pressure players are under at a tournament like this. But the thing is, you have players that qualify year after year for Capcom Cup. They're at every Evo. These guys are no stranger to the big pressure of the big stage with bucks on the line, right? But for some reason, even though other tournaments also offer $1 million for the prize pool, some reason EWC just gets under the player's skin and they just don't deliver. And I just wonder, just from a mental perspective, what is the elite pressure about this particular stage? And I really want to find out what players feel about.
Oh, it doesn't offer more range. Okay, but tier 5 offers more popping power. I think the popping power is fine. We'll survive the next 30 rounds. I think we're good.
I would love to know how many command grabs Hibiki got on Lashar because he was getting gripped up. That was absolutely ridiculous. And then that second set that we just saw, Hinao versus Kobayan. Oh my goodness. I mean, I spoke to the young man coming off the bus this morning and he announced, I mean, I had him there and I said, are you okay? You know, you feeling confident? And he looked sad. Tears were about to fall. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's about to break down. He seemed so confident yesterday. And he goes, I have to say, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, why? I have to give an apology to all the fans because I'm about to decimate and destroy this guy's soul. I'm like, damn, you like that? And he announced the beatdown that we just witnessed. For a young man to be that confident and actually be able to deliver is really, really phenomenal stuff. He now exuding confidence right now. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in the games to come, but if anything, like now, it's going to be absolute fire, man. Let me know what you guys think.
Ryan, thank you as always. By the way, looking incredible, loving the outfit, man. I swear your fashion senses, I got to learn from you. I really do. But, you know, taking a step back into past, to think just day one, we lost our champion, right, who did not have an opportunity to go for the three-peat. That's how we started. How are we going to end? For the club
Easy
race,
money.
Though, it truly is an amazing race.
Speaking of money, how much does this new guy cost? $7,000. What?
I'm over here in the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet with Chris. Both of our games are in the final days. Street Fighter and MLBB will be guaranteeing some points for the club championship today. So what's going on over here?
I mean, we've got our grand finals. Yangon Galacticos going up against Team Spirit.
We could get plus 200 from half cash.
Team Spirit right now in control.
Who's the cheapest hero? Wouldn't it be Sauda?
Yeah, but the big story over here today was, of course, Falcons in their third, fourth place match up against Onyx, and that was disappointing to say the very least. That was a 3-0 over in the blink of an eye. We have like a full start time for our grand finals. We were filling for like an hour and a half.
I think Sauda's okay.
Really disappointing moment for Falcons.
I still need to try out some of the other heroes. Oh, I can't even use her at the start.
Onyx, who were kind of in the same boat, like, oh, third, fourth, you know, is still a nice thing to have. But it was a huge opportunity missed for Falcons again, and one that we thought they could have potentially taken, especially considering that Vitality had a really good opportunity to do something here, Liquid had a really good opportunity to do something here. They've still added a gap onto, well, some of their opponents, if you like, but it could have been better. It really could have been better.
Yeah, well, it's two fairly similar stories. Onyx and Falcons possibly going to be facing each other on our stage as well, so we'll see if Falcons manage to make some points up later on.
I'll have to do different placements, but I think I'll bring closer down here so my Alchemist can still catch these two. I think these two are just going to be the highest DPS dealers on this run.
But for you out there, I know you're itching to go to the theaters because you know Street Fighter 6 is right around the corner.
Wow, today they're going crazy with ads. We're going to beat that. I could have actually hopped on Street Fighter and done like a couple rank matches. I guess I'll put audio here. Let's see. Maybe no village. I could go really broke here and not go any villages. What Alchemist has to hit. Yeah, we do Druid, Alchemist, and we don't need Bomb Shooter this time, so we save up on wasting for that. Maybe go for a Sniper? Let's see, is Sauda in range? Yes, she is. Okay, cool. Now that I know she's in range, I need to find a spot for Druid. I think having my village up here is fine. The Druid can still get hit, so we can let's go. Spot. Sauda can also hit camos. He can pop bleds. She does pretty much everything. I think for now we just rely on her to save up some money. Might have to use this village. We won't get the radar, and I think that's fine. Again, we have Sauda. I have Dart Monkey. Dart Monkey's already able to see camo. How do we take out the first Moab? Might be it. Yeah, that works. We're good for the next, what, 10 rounds or so until the next Moab comes in. Also, another big money saver is actually
probably gonna happen because you know I'm a major Boost fanboy. The walk-in, he tried to go straight to the setup. He wasn't trying to chill with Rob TV in Damascus. He didn't want to do the heads up. He wanted to get into the game. That's how locked in he was. But on the other side, man, that's the Evo Japan champion right there. That's the guy that won the largest Street Fighter tournament of all time. This is a Clash of Titans, jammers.
This man you're seeing on your screens, he was locked in with tunnel vision, and I tell you what, if there's gonna be a color you're gonna paint the town, well, it might as well be red, because that is all he sees. The notepad is there, the controller is there. These guys are gonna configure not only their controls but their strategy and the mental frameworks in their mind coming into this. Yamaguchi seems super chill, but I tell you what, like I said with Boost yesterday, your demeanor might be quiet, but their gameplay is extremely loud and boisterous, and that is what we're going to be looking forward to here, Ringe.
You ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong. Boost, the way he was walking in, the stare down, he took the glasses off. I feel like he got the Shinigami eyes. I feel like he knows when Yamaguchi is gonna die. And man, match predictions say they favor Boost. But hey, we've been over this. The match predictions, they're a little sus.
Listen,
a little sus.
It could be 73% the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm putting it the nice way possible, but as we have alluded to, Yamaguchi also has a point here to prove, because the Evo Japan win he got a couple months ago was the biggest win of his career, one of the only wins of his career. And again, these two are looking to kickstart their campaign today on Finals Day that will propel them into new heights, not just in the Street Fighter community, but in their personal lives as well. And I tell you what, man, the preparation, we heard Rob TV say it, the preparation these guys do, just as a player, it's kind of, it's indescribable for us. We understand it to a degree.
Yeah.
But there's something a lot of these players have that we can't explain to you because, well, most of us, I can't speak on you, I can't speak for you.
I get you.
Most of us haven't been champions.
Yes, absolutely.
These guys are champions or have a championship mindset. And that's what they're coming in here. They're coming with that cutthroat. They're coming with that crazy mentality to make sure they get the dub.
And from a Boost's interview, right, that's partly a learned behavior. He said in year one, Street Fighter 6, I didn't think I'd make it this far, but I surrounded myself with people like Paladin, Adrian Riven, Chris T, Mena RD, and they showed me how to become a champion. They showed me how to prepare to a level where I can get to top 8 on the biggest stage, and he's going to try to make them proud here today. Yamaguchi on the other end, right, a Shinobism member. He has been there before. He has also surrounded himself with immaculate people that have showed him how to be a champion. He has gotten to the top of the mountain. Like I said, Evo Japan reigning, defending right now. So it is going to be so sick to see two players who are so cerebral, who prepare so hard, clash right now.
There's no I in team, and believe you, these two are the pilots right now, but the amount of minds and just friends and knowledge they have backing them up is going to be poured into this with unbelievable confidence here. I got to shout you out as well, actually, because for those that don't know, Ringe actually put me on Booster probably about 2 years ago.
I don't like to talk about it, but if I had investments in Boost stocks, I'd be up right now. I was in there early.
Easily.
I was in there on the ground floor.
He did say there's someone you need to keep an eye out. Not just me, but he said it to a lot of people. He said that you need to keep an eye on Boost. There was someone else as well. I can't remember who it was, but Boost was definitely one of them.
He legitimately, for a while, right, when he first burst onto the scene, he was showing me every single match I saw, something I had never seen before. Little nuances, pieces of tech that rarely anybody utilizes, even at the top level. And that's part of why he's gotten to where he is, right? He's been able to combine that with an overall solid game plan. You can tell he's been able to compose his emotions much more over the course of these years in Street Fighter 6 as well. And it's just so sick to see.
Sorry, just looking at Yamaguchi's stats there real quick. Sorry to change the topic.
No, you're good.
Total perfect parry 0.
Huh. To be a top 8, I would have never predicted that. I would have never predicted you made top 8 of EWC and didn't perfect parry one time.
Yeah, because are we counting like fireballs?
I assume they are.
If it's 0, it's 0.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're not counting the projectiles. Maybe it's like pure screen freeze, but
that just goes to show how good him and his character are. Then if you're never in a situation where you ever have to perfect parry the physical hit, that's actually kind of insane to even consider that. Yeah, but again, Boost coming into EWC is actually in fine form, like we said, in his respective region for the World Warrior on the Capcom Pro Tour. He actually won US Canada East number 2.
Yes, indeed.
And he came 3rd place on World Warrior #1. So again, and he's an excellent teammate to have. From what I hear from all the other SFL guys that he's been working with, he's a great person to have. He had a very big responsibility back at the Street Fighter League Worlds as playing the last match against Lashar, which unfortunately he couldn't take. So I don't know his emotional, like what his emotional high or emotional low was at that time. But now he's got a responsibility to himself, because a big thing in life is you might, as you get older, you get more responsibilities. If there's one responsibility that stays consistent, it's responsibility to take care of yourself.
Yep.
Whether it's physically, mentally, in-game, and you can tell he's very meticulous and does his due diligence when it comes to this stuff, Ridge.
Absolutely, man. There's a touch on the point where you said, you know, he did have that deciding matchup against Lashar at SFL. That's just a testament to the faith his opponents put into him, right? Okay, so we have got confirmation that they don't count the projectiles. So that was pure screen freeze. Good looking out on Lazarus and all the stats people backstage. But yeah, so that's just a clarification for everybody at home. But to touch on your point, right? The fact that his team, which consisted of people like Mena RD, right, that are willing to put him in the set deciding match, that's how much faith they have and how much work he's put in and showed them that, yes, you can have this confidence in me. I will be prepared to the nines to make sure we bring it home, not only for the team, but now he's got to do it for himself.
And I tell you what, right, because Logan Summer, shouts to Logan Summer on the desk with Tasty Steven Reflections, he did point out something when we were on the way back to the hotel yesterday. There is 50% of the players in this top 8, well, now it's been reduced to a little bit more, or a little bit less, sorry. A lot of them are still not qualified for Capcom Cup.
Oh,
and Yamaguchi has, Boost hasn't. So Boost has that extra incentive, that extra impetus to try and go for the dub. And look, I wish they showed that clip yesterday where he walked up and just picked up the key. Like there was no nonsense. He knew what he wanted to do, and I'm just paraphrasing, but I believe the message is like, you shouldn't have beat me at the last Evo. And that's a statement. We don't have that often anymore.
No, absolutely not, right? And you are making no bones about it. He picked it up and he said, I want my revenge. You know what I mean? And he is very prepared for the Mai, which is something, again, a matchup that I figure a lot of players, if they have the choice, they're dodging that matchup, right? They'd rather play against most of the other characters in the game than Mai. And he showed no hesitation. He doesn't care if this man's the Evo Japan champion. He doesn't care if he's playing one of the most villainous characters to Great Street Fighter 6. He said, you shouldn't have beat me last time.
I like how the commentators are basically calling Mai just Giga Broke.
Nah,
oh, there's Zhao.
You don't get to talk. What a moment to catch from our cameraman, bro.
She's got you, I don't even know how to phrase it nicely, to be honest with you. Like, you can't talk now.
You know?
Because you...
The proper term for that is parental advisory, you know?
Wait, so what happened? What happened exactly?
He said, you shouldn't have beat me last time. I'm prepared for you this time. Oh, and she's like, nah, you're not in the tournament anymore. You don't get to talk. What a moment to catch from our camera to be able to
I want to know if Zhao was talking shit.
But he's got a Falcons
that's
teammate.
Funny.
Crymate's still alive. That's going to be facing Mena RD in a little while. So Falcons as well, trying to get that back-to-back club championship. They got a ways to go. They're currently in 5th place. Crymate is going to be their main source to do so, and he's going to be going up against that man right there, Mena RD. GOAT status for Street Fighter 6 so far. EWC, the only world championship not in his trophy case. But man, oh man, can that change today? Oh, Star Trek? You got a Pharrell fan?
Oh, words? Okay.
I don't know if that was supposed to be that or what,
maybe. I mean, we might have to ask him afterwards. A quick interview. But yeah, listen, we're locked and loaded. We have got an insane crowd. I'm so glad they were able to come out and join us here. And I tell you what, we've been working with a lot of people over the last couple of days. They're like, I haven't had time to come watch Street Fighter. I really want to come over there because you guys are making so much noise. I want to watch the game. I said, well, if you ever get time on your break for 5 minutes, come on over. You might see someone get scooped.
Man, did that sign in the back say, Weibo, if you can't win at League, please win at Street Fighter? Is that what that said?
Is that what it is? Is that what time it is now?
That's pretty funny. Well, you know, Mena RD is going to be trying to pull it up for Weibo Gaming. That's going to be in our next match. It looks like our technical pause has come to an end, and we're going to get into this next one again. One of the quarterfinals matches. If you're just joining us, if you're unfamiliar with the format for Esports World Cup, in our finals bracket, it is all first to 5, single elimination. You can see right here from Boost, only 1 combo drop, only 1 missed DI reaction, and only 4 times in burnout.
Bear in mind as well, there's been a particular setup. I had to note this down, and I had to pull out the Steam Deck and do the lab work on it. There's a combo he's been doing in the corner, which has EX crack shoot. EX power charge into the crack shoot. He whiffs the light DP.
Oh, yeah.
I think at best it leaves him at +5 frame advantage. All intentional. The crouching medium punch is always connected counter hit. Because in everybody's mind, that's a great psychological tactic, by the way. In everybody's mind, it looks like he's dropped the combo because he ran out of juggle points. No, that's completely intentional. A couple of characters do have it, but there's a lot of recovery in this game across the board, given the context. Hopefully Yamaguchi has paid attention to that and probably spoken to his shareholder table, his advisory table, and said, hey, what's going on? He said, okay, look, this looks intentional, so don't mess with that one. But I am curious to see the strategy over time in first to play. I don't really watch him a lot in long sets outside of Topanga Championships, to be honest with you.
That's a great point, right? Yamaguchi, I've been also primarily exposed to him in this 3 out of 5 environment. It goes both ways, to be honest with you, right? Boost, I'm used to seeing him compete in the CPT. I haven't seen him in too many other exhibition-style formats or in long sets online. So I'm very interested in this, like seeing how they both evolve over the course of a first to 5. Who has more tricks in their bag? Who even is going to need that, right? Maybe they catch on to each other in terms of conditioning. We saw how quickly Hanao could snowball a set, right? So we can get out of hand real quick if somebody gets the read on the opponent heavily. But this is going to be a great one, I'm sure of it.
Remember, we're still in the round 1 set of matches here today, but we will be crowning a new champion here at Esports World Cup. Thank you very much for joining us. Hey, make sure you guys tweet out the stream. Make sure you tweet out the YouTube stream as well and let everybody know that we are live. And this is probably going to be one of the matches of the day. I have my own theories and predictions, but I'll keep that to myself. But sometimes a broken clock works twice a day.
This might be one of those times, right? We are going to find out very shortly. Our players' button checks are over. They're at the character select screen right now, about to get into the match. But it's going to be a fun one, right? Terry versus Maya as well. SNK battles coming at you live and in full effect. Should be a fun one in terms of the matchup as well, right? I think Terry's got some good juice up against Maya, honestly. Just being able to have the bird knuckle accessible to try to take up that space quickly, get some jump scares on the ground when she feels comfortable in that range where she wants to throw fan. But it looks like the button checks and the hand warmers are done. We are getting right back into the Esports World Cup round 1. First to 5. Who advances to the semifinals, Jammers? Will it be Bruce Lee or will it be Yamaguchi?
SNK guests will be taking the stage here. An immediate medium burn knuckle as
this is...
And again, he's going for the gusto because he says, hey, I'm here to prove a point. I'm here to dominate neutral in my own way, shape, or form.
Kind of what I predicted, Terry versus Maya. Just don't let this be another like 5-1, 5-0.
Complete domination. Open this up in a 2-step to get the perfect, my goodness, Bruce Lee. But yeah, man, watch out for those backdashes to dodge the proximity block, especially against the stand fears. That's what set him up for that whip punish in round 1.
And a lot of the top guys here in this tournament and in the meta in general have actually been falling for backdashes because everyone's used to, they're accustomed to the walk back to try and bait for a shimmy. There, okay, he didn't move, but that's the backdash literally we were talking about earlier. Caught him low into the crack shoot though.
Indeed, and now we're stabilized a little bit, right? Yamaguchi managed to strike first blood, so he didn't get off to the races like we did in round 1. Oh, but the backdash, right? He was looking for it again. Yamaguchi, an immediate adjustment that chased it down with a drive rush. Amazing stuff already.
He's not biting. He's not biting. He's waiting about a good 2-3 seconds before he does the late crouch and medium punch. So Yamaguchi might just need to go for a throw, take a DP if that is the case. Look at that drive gauge replenish, but again, it didn't connect. He was confident he was going to get a perfect parry on that stand fizz. That's why he done the tap parry. But Yamaguchi literally saw that and honed in on that punish counter throw.
Man, I'm so impressed with Yamaguchi. Oh, using the driver's chase on the backdash in the last round, but we get an overhead and the install already in this one. OD ground wave, but get off
nice
me.
DP.
Great stuff.
Okay, he's delayed the interruption there. That's all my players are doing nowadays. Delayed crouch medium punch on defense. They're confident that they can break through. Your resilience there, no crosscut into the rising tackle.
Okay, Yamaguchi won up.
That gives Yamaguchi round 1 after that hell of a statement from Boost in that very first interaction.
I love that jump forward from Yamaguchi in the corner as well, right, as a way to kind of combat Boost's primary defensive strategy of fuzzy delay buttons, as well as dodge something like if he did get freaky with a reversal off rip. So Yamaguchi really layering the way he's going to approach Boost. And Boost, man, yeah, he got hit in the mouth after that first round. Let's see how he bounces back.
Well, you know what Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan, maybe even a notebook, until you get a fan in the face. I kind of made it a 2026 edition. That's not what I was saying. Perfect parry almost got the punish counter a little bit too far there because the hurt box is not big enough on that power wave. Good rising tackle.
Indeed, willing to risk the reversal right there. It shows you where Boost's mind is at.
Dude, the way he uses heavy kick as well, I'm really impressed because he makes it hit at the tip and the latter active frame as well. So it's very difficult to take your turn back, or heck, even challenge it in general.
That's why you can see Yamaguchi starting to do the backdash out of the block strings as well, avoiding that button entirely, keeping him locked down with the Rienbu. I like this a lot. And again, just peppering on that drive gauge, is getting bullied.
Damn, he was literally powdering those stand fierces on him right now. Almost, he still can't get the perfect parry.
Ooh, if you confirm the stand heavy
punch.
punch.
Get a quick burn. No runaway there from Yamaguchi though. Burn out is Boost. No, it missed.
Indeed he is. No meter necessary. Great routing from Boost, even in burnout. He bounces back here.
It looked like that was the light version of Ryu Engine. Maybe the medium version might have caught him there, but that's neither here nor there. We move on into the Buster Wolf.
Counter hit confirm off the stand medium kick. Terry classic right there.
Oh, he backed away just in case because he's low on drive gauge here. In the danger zone is Yamaguchi. Hey, in the danger zone is both of them. Oh my god, that could have been a spacing trap.
Definitely could have been, and man, again, the drive gauge now. Oh, I love that, punching the fan away, recognizing that it is not charged. And again, making sure Yamaguchi stays real low, and he tried to parry, but not blocking low.
Round wave, he's out. No, he's out because it was a level 2. If that was a wake up level 1, that's what he was trying to cover. That would have worked, that round wave, but Amplify Shinobi Bocchi got him out, and he's just going to pepper him away. He has got a super on deck. No need, because that's going to be a drive impact into the power geyser to make it 1-1 as the score's on the doors.
Indeed. I don't think it was a parry, by the way. I think it might have interrupted like an OD move or something, but man,
probably.
Man. Nonetheless, right there, right? Boost was definitely prioritizing keeping that drive gauge down, making sure he never got into a healthy status again, and we're already a tied up set.
Dude. The only person who flinched for throw techs was Yamaguchi round 1. Ever since then, they've been trying to bait throws, and neither of them has taken the bait.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start establishing it. I'm gonna think he's gonna do it here. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say Boost. One more. Oh, not even. And he caught Yamaguchi either jumping or backdashing.
Even Yamaguchi knew. Good block last minute on the overhead there. Tried to interrupt again on defense with that crouching medium punch. There's a throw tech there from Boost, and that's a hard read on the throw he thought was coming.
Dude, oh. A little awkward on the crack shoot point blank, but nonetheless. Both these players, man, managing their meter so well. Oh, but Boost.
Beautiful check there with the jab, by the way. Gets a throw.
Oh, wow, that's still got punish counter.
He's going to throw a regular fan just in case.
Still did enough damage to actually burn him out right there.
He's buffering level 1.
Most definitely.
Still waiting his boost. He might have to be a low forward into the level 1 just in case, but in the burnout is Yamaguchi. So he's going to have to go for the juggler here, Rinch.
Level 2. Oh, he ends up reaching. A little bit surprised because he was so distant before.
Boost rolled his eyes.
Right? He was like, you see me holding down back. I think he's going to go for the throw because of that. Yamaguchi
look, as confident as you can be.
Kaguruna Mai activated again here. Power wave to get away from me.
Mai is still Mai.
By the roundhouse, and he's going to replenish the stocks on another Kaguruna Mai here. And if he falls for a shimmy now, he's dead. I tell you what. Is that the different fallout? No, it isn't. I haven't seen that one, but that's going to be guaranteed into a perfect round. And Yamaguchi takes the lead here. Bear in mind, the context to this match is Boost said you shouldn't have beat me in our previous exchange. And it's already falling replicant of that. It's what happened a couple of months ago.
Indeed, right? Boost was the one that had the opportunity to choose the opponent. The first person. He's had the best record coming into top 8. That earned him the privilege to choose his opponent in round 1 of the finals bracket. And he immediately, without hesitation, went to Yamaguchi's key. And look at this. He's answering that request for a battle in kind.
He's ruminating here, and we know how much of a deep thinker Boost can be. Listen, I've heard this guy's philosophy in Street Fighter 6. I'm thoroughly impressed, but obviously you have to put your money where your mouth is, and that's exactly why he's in this seat. I have seen him held tilt and be unimpressed by getting hit by regular jumps. The overhead in the first round of the very first game, he wasn't happy about that.
I wonder if Boost, I don't think he has a secondary character, but I wonder if he,
the fadeaway jump heavy kick, like
if he would even risk going like
underestimating the range.
Maybe 10. I don't know if he has like a Ryu.
My man got slumped on his headpiece. He tried the backdash, but he slithered away from that.
Yeah, fortunate for Boost, didn't actually get punished at least. But man, now the roundhouse is coming in real hot. Recovered in time, and now the overhead as well. Yamaguchi, he can do no wrong right now. Level 1.
That didn't kill.
But it was irrelevant because the overhead again takes it for Yamaguchi. And dude, he is slipping away. He's running away with that baton in this relay race.
Yeah, it's getting a little scary, man. 3-1 is not a place you want to be if you're Boost, obviously. Ooh, I like that weighted because Yamaguchi has been very good at perfect parrying and then pressing a button.
Here we go, gets the back throw there. He tried to do a reversal jab and it didn't work. That's why that was a standard frame trap there, just harassing him with that stand heavy kick into those standing or crouching medium punches. And another Kagura no Mai is coming out. He can't reverse it in this situation. And he blocks.
Oh, yeah, and then good button press out. Back throw as well, take the real estate advantage, push Yamaguchi towards the corner. Hasn't really seen any burn knuckles since that first round either.
Because he's amplified now, so the burn knuckles irrelevant at this point. He tried to actually go in and try and win the interaction, but he rewarded Yamaguchi with another game. And there's a 2-game buffer resulting in a 3-1 lead. He's running away with this one.
Yeah, it's getting a little spooky right now. Yamaguchi is very much in control of this set. Boost, however, as a cerebral player, he's given more games in this first-to-5 format, trying to figure out what's going wrong. He feels a little hesitant to me. Feels like he's letting Yamaguchi dictate the pace, control the tempo with the fans. I want to see him get in there, whether it's a risk on a jump, a bird knuckle. Got to get a bit more aggressive, in my opinion.
Speaking of which, he gets a successful shimmy there into the rising tackle on the wake up. He did respect a reversal punish counter and lovely conversion there into another rising tackle. This is the momentum I want to see from Boost. I don't want things going from confidence into trepidation. That's what I really don't want to see from this man.
Yeah, great way to put it. Roundhouse again, right at the edge right there. Thought he was going to actually counter here with a light kick, but nonetheless catches Yamaguchi with a light strike. The little hezzy, but he couldn't get the punish after the whip.
Do you know, I kind of like that timing because it goes back to your point you made at the start of the hour. He's watching out for that backdash to get it, and he had to be as brazen as can be. He needs to reenact that thing he done in the first round. He done the same thing there. Do it and let him know you have to make this guy uncomfortable.
Yeah, even right there, right, the successful check on the 99-second, but a better perfect parry. The first one for Yamaguchi in the tournament.
We got to count that one. Lazarus, if you're listening, you got to count that one.
Yeah, that one counts. We got the screen freeze.
Oh, mate, there we go. Again, just harassing him. Damn, he wants your phone number, your Instagram, he wants all the socials, and he let him out anyway.
Nice.
Like I said, nice level 1. But yeah, stand fierce is definitely harassment, not flirting. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, dear.
Another burn knuckle.
It's ambiguous these days anyway. All right, here we go. Still blocking it out. Gets the
nice overhead.
But last-minute block from Yamaguchi again. He might delay though next time. He's watching it.
Yeah, honestly, Yamaguchi, he's done a lot of overheads himself, right? That's kind of where his ideas and
Yamaguchi can win this round, but you're dead.
You've got to go. You've got to do the whole thing. He's going to go into the Buster Wolf. No, he's going to cancel straight into the Rising Fang because that's exactly what he needs to reduce this deficit here, and it will be 3-2. This is the Boost lead we need.
Yeah, I felt he was more aggressive in that moment. I like the level 3 as well. He's been taking a lot of time between rounds anyway, right? Give yourself some moments to breathe, collect the data, and apply it in the future matches.
And that's a scary thing as well, you know. As this set goes on, you're collecting the data, but every decision is massive. The interactions are just becoming ginormous risks you have to take, and you're going to be conscious on your mind if you do guess wrong.
Indeed, and Boost finally finds a crouch medium kick. It feels like he hasn't found a lot of good call-outs using that defensively yet. Again, inching forward and getting the Riembu punishes because just micro walk blocks.
Oh, he got him again!
That's on that boy!
This is what we were talking about, is the backdashes people are flinching at over the walk back. Instead, forward throw, can he sneak in another one? But Yamaguchi said rear engine is going to take the trick, and he's going to do a lot of damage here. He's got to go to the level 1. He has to do the level 1.
Yeah, immediately here. He's going to be able to get that space. He spit his meter just to get close again, and he gets the throw! What a gamble from Boost! The confidence is starting to exude.
This is the thing people need to pay attention with Mai. When she activates level 1 and throws the fan, you're kind of inclined to do your EX move, but Power Wave is one of the moves you don't really want to do it against, and he's going to go to Kagura no Mai once again here, Ringe.
Indeed, right, and Boost only has 2 bars now, so it's not a good look to try to do the OD Power Wave again. This time he's below that threshold. It's very scary. Oh, another counter hit confirmed. That's nice damage.
Now he can walk behind the Power Wave if he wants to, but he's only doing it to buy the time, so his dry gauge gets back into the safe zone here.
Yeah, but I like him risking the bird knuckle. We saw that. And again, now the OD to clear it and approach.
Those last 5 seconds from Boost were actually clinical, by the way, in terms of regenerating your drive gauge with the Power Wave stuff. Love that. It's a beautiful play.
Man, again, another great overhead block off the drive rush. Boost might be considering these lows, as you mentioned before.
He's looking for the counter hit confirm, I think. power wave in. He might have to wait for the medium kick again. Forward throw, chase him down.
It's been throws primarily after those OD power waves as well.
He's looking for the counter hit. He wants the counter hit, and he's going to throw that out with malicious intent, that heavy kick. But now he has an opportunity to chip him out. He's looking to do it. He still has
there it is.
Rising Fang with a guaranteed chip, and Yamaguchi
gives
him the nod of approval, gives him the respect. He's like, all right, you played those last 10 seconds to as the clinical as you can be. Exceptional stuff there from Boost.
From my recollection, every time he's been able to clear the fan with OD Power Wave, he has gone up and thrown him. So I'm really interested to see how that evolves. Is Yamaguchi going to try to backdash? Is he going to try to jump? Once that gets cleared, will Boost be ready for it?
I just get a message or something on Steam.
Very well spaced. See the backdash before the drive rush, but Yamaguchi snipes.
Watch out for the reversal. And he's still, again, good blocking mid-screen, being completely disciplined and punching away the fan. He's not going to throw out a burn knuckle just yet. Chases him down, and a throw tech there, nevertheless, from Yamaguchi. Oh, my word.
Oh, and now a perfect parry. Another one. Put it on the board, lads. Oh, there it is. Baits out the parry from Boost this time, and then gets him on that counter hit. Try to wake up with the button, and that didn't even feel like a delayed button that Boost has normally been doing. That felt like an immediate wake up, called out hard.
I don't think he actually done that option before in this set thus far. Drive rush delay, back heavy kick. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, nice clash. Forward throw again.
Yeah.
Okay, he could have caught him with a drive rush throw in that situation. And again, Boost has not really been flinching with wake-up options on defense in terms of panic anyway.
Yeah, he definitely likes his delayed buttons, whether it be for melee, whether it be for defense. He is definitely layered and has done the math in regards to that stuff right there as well, right? Respecting the fact that you can kind of bait out OD OSDP.
But again, because he's still low on drive gauge, he has to look for a counter hit confirmed. That's why he's throwing out the kick buttons again with the heavy bloodlust here.
Yeah, it's such a good way to shave your opponent's drive meter down as well. Great button in general. Look at that, man, a half a bar. And then, beautifully set up with the OD power wave into the burn knuckle. Now we're bullying him to the corner.
He's got to do a level 1 or something. He can't lose like this again because he might be looking for, sneaking around wave. He's not going to sneak in the stun, but great interruption with that.
Nice, got the meter back.
Incredible composure. Not worrying about being in burnout, even in the corner, just picking his spots perfectly. Man, we only have 29 seconds on the clock and more than half the health bars to go through.
Dude, the way these two have handled each other's EX projectiles has actually been stupendous. And he just needed that to hit at the tip, but he didn't get it. Building the momentum here is Yamaguchi. Block on the overhead last minute. Had to interrupt, but it wasn't a cannon. That's why it didn't combo. But he is going to make amends with another Rising Fang here. He's going to change the tides.
He didn't waste level 3.
And there's an executive decision needs to be made on Yamaguchi's end. Does he give up this round?
There's only 14 seconds left on the clock. Like, this is going to be scary from both sides.
Sneaky.
The burn knuckle.
Sneaky. Oh, my God.
And Boost trying to dash forward here, check any approach. He can just down back now. He even teched the throw. That was a little dangerous, but it is okay. Boost wins it with a timeout, and the war of attrition goes his way.
The interesting thing as well is, remember, the supers freeze the time.
That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah, if he got hit by that combo from the shimmy, then it would have frozen the time. He would have lost anyway. So.
Yeah, that's why I thought that tech throw was brave.
Tech again. He's recognized how he's setting up tick throws from a drive rush cancel.
A straight combo and then just walking out of throw range. Good little shimmy.
Throw tech. Damn, you are still being stubborn. You player. Oh my word.
Oh no, level 3. Went for level 1.
Kick right as Boost was trying to walk out of range of it. He was dancing in and out. But again, the throw after the OD power wave.
Nope.
Challenge.
Oh wait, no, that worked.
That fierce is so plus off drive rush.
But he's got no meter. He's only got stocks and critical health to work with. Maybe even a dream if he gets this right.
Boost, he's got the 1 bar.
Too far.
Boost, I believe stand medium can counter hit into level 1 will kill each Huge bet. We've seen Boost willing to gamble before. This time does not work out. Yamaguchi 1 game away.
Bear in mind, if my memory
Dude, I still remember that one match that Boost had in SFL.
What a time to crack.
Where he did crouch and medium kick, drive rush into DP,
We saw
and got himself killed.
He would like burn himself out
that was a pretty funny one.
when it was like a really close scenario in terms of the health, when he needed like one gamble, ended up working out that way. I respect it, but man, oh man, Yamaguchi, right? He just really had no incentive, no reason to risk in that scenario. So I respect the attempt, but Yamaguchi was one step ahead.
I think the interesting thing for me is what are going to be the microscopic changes from Boost's gameplay, because he hasn't been playing bad. Ever since that adjustment he had to make them 3-1 down, they've actually been equally exchanging blows. So there's not much he has to change, to be honest with you, at least on surface level.
Both players here, you can feel the tension in the air as Yamaguchi one game away now.
Now they're heavy kick again, and he needs to be careful. There's a range, he's waiting for something, and he's whiffing out lights and heavies, and Yamaguchi's caught him a couple of times with raw drive rush into a punish counter move.
So trying to force the issue again, trying to bait something out from Yamaguchi's side, but he's been playing so disciplined.
Low forward into power wave. Yeah, he couldn't drive rush cancel because he would have burned himself out, and at this situation, at this point in time, it's not a good idea to do that.
Yeah, most definitely. Both of these players have been so good at keeping their opponents below that 3-bar threshold. That's what that stand heavy kick does with Terry. Yamaguchi obviously has the plethora of buttons to do that. Roundhouse fierce with Mai. Oh, but again, too close because of that perfect parry. It didn't push Mai back at all.
It's just these minute mistakes that are letting Boost down in big interactions, especially as that clock is running down, as you mentioned in the last round.
Indeed, Yamaguchi did a good job. After the OD power wave cleared, he jumped back, right? He's not going to play those games. This time he is forced to block.
Backdash again on that heavy kick because that was annoying him. A couple games ago, check again. He's checked a couple of these drive rushes with a jab, perfect parry, gets a punish counter. That didn't look like it was going to be a punish counter, so that was very fortuitous for Boost Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt that it was safe jump timing and spacing. Right here, perfect angle on that to continue it. Goes with a safe jump and gets the throw, takes the life lead. Oh my, the late tech!
Watch out, yeah, perfect parry because the DP didn't work before. Someone's gonna have to do something audacious. 10 seconds on the clock. Who's hungry for that round?
Oh my god, bro. CA on
power wave, go away. Yeah, you got power wave again. No, he can't. Good blocks there from Boost.
Oh my goodness, takes it back. Oh, another time over and Boost squeaks the victory. Oh!
There's a couple of timeouts that worked in the favor despite the clock being neutral, as can be anyway.
What discipline from both sides, man. The patient Street Fighter gameplay on display.
Walking back and forward there, drive rush in for the delayed throw because there's a lot of mix-ups off of that drive rush cancel from the stand heavy punch. One of the best buttons in the game currently.
Again, 100% easily able to bait out the OSDPs.
Notice how he's walking back, so when Boost does drive rush, none of the buttons are really going to annoy him from that range, because again, there are a couple of limbs that Terry has that are a bit stubby, and the ones that are really effective right now, they're outside burn knuckle range.
Absolutely, that's why Boost, recognizing that's where Yamaguchi was looking to play at.
No!
That was not what he wanted. The input behind lock and key stored.
You know what's funny? I don't even think this kills.
For Boost to eat this much damage.
It doesn't.
Yeah, he's just about alive. He's got drive gauge. So, wow.
Oh, nice overhead.
Dude, and that's happened too much. He's been hit by way more overheads than he has, and I promise you, if he has to close that round with the overhead, it might be successful here on Yamaguchi's end. Potential set point in the single A limb. Burst of 5. Punish counter.
Yeah, that was off the perfect parry as well, but Yamaguchi did not approach, right? He was waiting for Boost to respond after the perfect parry. That's confident in your opponent being good. Now the throw loops are here. He immediately challenges, but no counter hit. Does catch the low, though.
And he's going to go into the Rising Fang. This is a Chief Executive Officer decision because he's not going to get that level 3 back. So if you're going to spend it, you need to make this one count. He's going to have to drive rush cancel soon. I don't care how you get in. He's going to have to drive rush cancel. He's going to have to force a mix-up.
Indeed. There it is here. A good backdash on the throw. Attempted again. Not biting, but he does challenge after the heavy kick.
Drive rush in.
Oh, what a tech throw.
Dude, the temerity to even tech that at that time. Yamaguchi, you god.
Yeah, like how, man?
Power wave.
Oh, interrupted. Perfect parry, but he gets the overhead. And Yamaguchi,
does that kill?
Level 2.
Damn.
To close the door.
5-3.
That was a beautiful rally of adaptation. The back and forth. We thought Yamaguchi pulled up the ladder until Bruce was making that comeback.
Wait, was that the last NA rep? Yeah, I recked that Hibiki's alive, Yamaguchi's alive,
is getting closer
and now
to having another massive trophy in his cabinet. And we mentioned
technically, yeah, that was the last US rep.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the way he was going to close out.
100%. That was the main point you highlighted, right? You're like, bro, these overheads, you got to put it at the forefront of your mind, especially when it's such a powerful round closing tool, right? Granting some of the most damage in the game off the drive rush, especially off a clash like that. What a way to go about it. But let's take it to the stage and our host, Rob TV in Damascus.
Ladies and gentlemen, his performance has been absolutely amazing. One of the best in the world. Put your hands together for Bruce Lee. Okay, and now a word. You can be here, Marty. With Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi, the entire stadium is screaming your name. It's a close match against one of the best players in the world. What is it like playing in a moment like that?
このような大舞台でたくさんの観客の方たちが山口選手のお名前を呼んで声援されていたわけですけれども、その中で大変接戦の中、もう世界最強の選手と言われる選手を相手に戦い抜いたわけですけれども、今のお気持ちをお聞かせください。
そうですね。なんだろうな。もちろんこの舞台で戦うってなんかそのファンの方に応援されてすごい嬉しいっていう気持ちもあるんですけど、まあそれが嬉しくて、まあそれ以上にでもやっぱり自分が嬉しいのはやっぱ対戦相手のブース選手とこの舞台で真剣勝負をやれたっていうのはすごい自分にとっていい経験ができたなっていうふうにすごい今思ってます。
Of course, I'm so grateful and delighted that, for all the fans here to be supporting me in such a big stage like this. But moreover, I am so grateful and delighted that I was able to compete against Bruce Lee. And it was such a great experience for me.
Did she just say boost free?
Yamaguchi, Evo Japan champion, and here at EWC.
I know. It's because of her.
Yamaguchi, please go ahead and crush your opponent's
It just sounded funny. Boost free.
Another key crushed, more dreams shattered, but more dreams still alive as Yamaguchi will carry his hope, Japan's hope, and Zeta Division's hope forward in Esports World Cup semi-finals. This top 8 has been ridiculously exciting. This match has been ridiculously close, but this is my expert himself, Yamaguchi, about to have a great time crushing yet another key. We've got a few. This is our third of the day. Let's take a look. Ooh. This is a clean one. This is a great one. Yamaguchi, once again, congratulations. Yamaguchi moves forward to semi-finals. Please, everyone, make some noise for Yamaguchi!
Okay, for a second there, I thought I paused it accidentally. I think that match was alright. But I mean, bro, he kind of got himself out of the tournament. Because the way the casters were explaining it was because he had like the best score coming in. He can choose who he was going to play. And he kind of chose Yamaguchi. I don't know why you would choose a my player. I know you feel confident, but bro, GG's, I guess. I would never choose to play against the Mai, not willingly. Oh, they about to start the next match pretty fast. Oh, I guess so. I guess they might go on break after. One went to the top 4. Who was the cheapest clue? They're all kind of the same price. Come on screen. Oh, they're doing a stare down. Bruh. I think we can survive round 80. Maybe stronger stimulant and 6. He's only gotten 2 perfect parries. 100% anti-air. I don't know how they tally up that percentage, like, rating. There's no way this guy got 100% anti-air. We're about to see the match and but no one's gonna be able to anti-air block it.
saw at Evo, it was 2-1 to Mena both times. With
Oh,
Jaime
okay, so
taking
he
the
actually
lead
did
in
go
the
down.
first game. What I want to see is his
I was
approach
wondering.
here. I
Could've
watched
been
back
mine.
the 2 games. The game at Evo looked a lot more profitable for Crime, and he was using the fireballs a lot more. And I think the fireballs are so important in this matchup. You want to force Blanca to come into that range. Of course, that doesn't mean that it's going to be successful when he does, but it's so much more difficult for Blanca. That crouch fear is a big button in this matchup as well.
You do have to be unorthodox with your fireball delivery as well against Mena RD, right? He's got the best slides in the business in terms of reactions to the projectiles. So let's keep an eye out for that as well. Crime, of course. Oh, but the Fierce is the great equalizer. Everybody gets opened up, especially with the
20
overhead.
frame overhead. How are you reacting to that at the grand old age of 26?
Oh, looking like a little
Another
old
thing
man.
that Mena's fantastic at doing, by the way, of course, is the parry to the fireball at those close-up ranges. Talking about parries, we've got parries here on deck from Crime.
Again, the down back one as well. Straight up calling out the fact that he's going to be looking for a low there. Oh, and speaking of which, Crime dancing in and out of range. This pace and this tempo, I'm loving it.
Yeah, calling out Mena for walking back behind that standing medium punch on whiff, and he finds himself in the corner now. You'll see Mena whiff a lot of buttons just preemptively. It'll be that back medium kick. That stand roundhouse will use a lot as well. But there we go, the activation on block of the OD. Tap parry because there was no ball that came.
Indeed here. I love that from Mena. Oh, another tap parry. He's going to get burnt out now. Crime looking for him to pursue. That's why we see the back jump and the neutral jump. Forward this time to get out of the corner. That's a huge escape. Wow.
Oh my God. Great block, because I had no idea where that was going.
Yeah, legitimately. Even visually after the fact, I didn't know what side that hit on. Oh, and Crime again challenging all the way through to the super 1-0.
I want to call that out as well, because that's a really important mix-up in this matchup. The drive rush on block from Blanca. He's got that back hop, right? So it means you can't always OS the ODDP. Sometimes you're going to see Crime challenge. Sometimes you're going to see him go for the throw. It is a big mix, but it's not always in Ryu's favor, as it would be in other matches where you cannot steal the frames and that option select is guaranteed.
Beautiful delay on that drive rush from Crime as well, not only to let Mena RD land, but then counter hit the button. You can see Mr. and Mrs. Xiaohai cheering on the Team Falcons member as well in the front row. Shout outs. Fireball again right there.
That fireball, it's so important at that range.
Yeah, especially right there, right, where just an extended poke doesn't give Mena RD too much time to actually react with slide. Oh, man. And then again, actually interrupting the rainbow ball and the OD this time to the extra speed, meeting in the middle here. Yo, they are so close, so even.
So even. I'm looking at everything on the screen.
Yeah. They got 3 dolls, they got a Denjin charge. The meter's at the bottom, and he beats him to the button just barely. And with that Denjin charge, it's going to allow not the kill just yet.
Oh, the block on the overhead. There's the level 2 activation. Of course it is.
Oh, it does it, and he baits out the level 1 Mena RD.
That was a deep breath from Mena, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He knows how close that was to slipping through his fingers. And that would have been a costly mistake, right? Or not a mistake, but it would have been costly because he just spun the 2 bars.
Nice punish on the down forward. Fierce there. Poorly spaced from Mena. Gets his ankles clipped, and he's going to find himself pushed back to the corner. Looking for the perfect parry, but he was standing up, and it was a low. ODP.
Yes, indeed, he tried to blow him up right there. A little bit delay on the drive rush cancel pressure to see if Mena was using throw. Nice OD reversal.
Oh, he tried to backdash.
Again here. Lightning Beast has been built. What extension are we going to get? Oh my goodness, what is this juggle? Howard crouch. Oh my! Mena daring him to do it and punishing him outright.
Going to the bag of tricks. Both of these guys. Little delay on that low forward, but they catches him with the string. Looking for the perfect parry on the overhead. The crouch fierce gets with punish.
I don't know why Crime didn't just go for the sweep. I mean, fireball.
If you do me, the bait though.
I love that, right? The fact that
against counter crouch is already a bad idea.
Hop, really catching on to how Crime is frequently
stay in that corner.
Yes, indeed, locking him down here. Did so much damage to his drive meter, but Crime holding on to that last piece for dear life, and that anti-air gonna let him breathe a bit easier. Finds it off the scramble on the trades. Crime
Crime does have a problem with spending a lot of bar. You'll find himself burnt out a lot in this matchup, and that's bad if it's round 2 or 3 when that level 2's online. But that time, of course, the perfect spend because it was for the kill, but definitely has to watch his drive gauge.
Indeed, Crime is one of those guys, right? He's willing to go into burnout. He's confident in his gameplay while he's in the gray. We'll see if that comes back to bite him. This time, another low into the beast. You know what comes next. The corner carry. We got the little boo-boo. Oh, and the parry attempt to try to avoid the mix-up, but that's a big 20% on every throw punish counter.
Yeah, faked him out with the not real +11. That was just a raw drive rush rather than a dash forwards after the forward throw.
Oh man, poking back, and he caught Crime looking for the scramble parry again. And that's really, I was gonna say put him low on drive meter, but that perfect parry and this follow-up gets him back into the green. Oh yeah, you know what it is. Pound that chest, lightning beast, Crime.
Tried to jump back rather than walk back.
You had to know, right? This was gonna be one of the main things you had to deal with. He got the imperfect parry that time. He was looking for the down back one.
Nice defense. Blocking the mix after the back medium kick. Respecting the frames, but Mena controlling that corner like a boss. One more guess.
Oh, man. Baits it out and takes the lead. And I will never get over Blanca getting Oki off a jump back air to air. I will never get over that. That is quite strong, I must say.
Yeah, right now that drive rush light kick bait off of the forward throw, that's paying off for Mena, and he's really getting Crime to twitch on that, isn't he?
Yeah, 100% right. It's partly taking advantage of those young man reactions, right? Give Crime something visual to react to. Look at even right there, the whip immediately pressed the back medium kick after, right? He knows how quickly Crime is able to take advantage of these visual cues, and he's using it against them. Oh, man, okay. Just a little bit of a poke there. Nice throw tech, but Crime back to the corner already. Oh man, looking for the parry again here, but beats up to the button. You see the counter hit. That crouch strong is potent. Oh, the blue stuff. This is the wrong neighborhood, bro. You got the red shorts on. Oh, here we go. And then again, a perfect. The pokes left and right, stand medium, crouch medium. They're all connected.
And if you notice, Crime's basically put the fireballs away. They're just not coming out to control this neutral space. And that's allowing Mena to have this dance, right? He can use any of his buttons. The stand medium, the crouch medium, of course, is so strong. Finds himself in the corner now, though.
Ooh, nice.
Range, not
Safe jump.
Eats the safe jump.
Indeed. Thought he probably was going to fake it out, go someone low. The very edge of that forward fierce. Beautifully spaced by Mena. Takes advantage of the neutral jump. Goes to the other side here into the CA. That's going to burn Crime out, and it's going to be a real scary scenario. Oh my God.
Okay.
Chip is an imminent factor now. Oh! Wasn't buffering the super. It's going to be scary for Mena. That's why he tried to move. He knew he could have got chipped out by the CA. Didn't want that to happen either way. Crime comes out on top and keeps the meter.
Ooh, nice.
The drive rush.
Yeah, what a fantastic situation that turned out to be for me. Didn't have to spend the level 3 because Mena knew he had to do something.
Yes, indeed.
Without being a free kill, right?
100%. You already see the buffer right there with a donkey kick.
Oh, the walk back makes the air ball whiff, and there's the 3 bars. He's also going to get back into the green. A fantastic situation for Crime, looking to level this up 2-2.
He's going to be on the verge of doing so. The media again. We've seen Mena, right? He is definitely challenging on Wake Up a lot. We saw him eat the safe jump. Yep. Lots and lots of counter hits, right? Crime is staying meaty with the pressure.
Nice spacing on a double knee.
Establishing the throw early here. Again, Crime finds himself down on the drive, which kind of incentivizes him to bet on the parries. That's why you see him do it so much. There it is again. Checking the dash.
Yeah, just a normal dash.
Yeah. Love that from Mena, though, sneaking those in. It's a lost start in this game.
Yeah, especially if you know he's looking for the visual cues, right?
Yep.
Oh, preemptive slide just catches the drive rush.
Got him low right there, but nothing else doing.
Dangerous range to be throwing fireballs. Okay.
Oh, man, Crime is so active. That's why Mena busting out, seeing how active Crime is.
Mena burns himself out. He's got great advantage in terms of stage positioning.
Most definitely. Oh. Again, I love this, establishing the fireballs right now, thinking about it, and then going low as Meta tried to walk away. You're not going to do that for free. No. Can't put him away here, trying to hold on to the meter.
Oh, meaty fireball.
Projectile to cover the level 1, and then he had the chip from there from the plus frames. Beautiful from Crime.
That is such efficient use of your meter and understanding of the situation.
And now again, putting out the doll. Just using the threat of it right now. Tried to bait Crime into something. He eventually got the parry out. Oh, man, the meaty heavy kick. Ended up being a plus frame setup.
Either that or he just tried to steal frames after it.
Yeah, could have been. Could have definitely just been the usual frames and a steal. Oh, a turn steal. And then dancing back and forth. Oh, boy. We're going to a round 3 to see who takes the lead in the set.
3 bars. Oh, doesn't get a whiff punish. Scared to try and whiff
punish.
What? Forward medium
Sweet.
Kick
No,
there.
that had to be crouch heavy.
Yeah, the screen didn't shake, so you know what? I think you're right. I think he did just take his turn back. Like, steal the turn in that last bit. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Immediately pressing back after the poke. Nice. Yeah. You highlighted that earlier, right? The OSDP bait.
Yeah, Crime knows that he can't just do that without thinking. There we go, level 2 activation. Don't leave your legs out. Oh no, a rare drop from Mena, but he's still plus here.
Very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, he's gonna have to spend most of this just to keep the pressure up. Crime in burnout now. Bro will do it.
I'm so surprised Crime didn't make the bet. Wow, the discipline and fight the CA after all that. What a performance from Crime to hold on in that corner.
And that made Mena shuffle around in his seat there. I'm looking at the camera in the top corner. No conversion off the stand fierce, but it ends up being a reset.
He just eats it.
He's pressing every time, and Crime goes into the lead. Mena so active on defense. It's not paying off for him here.
Yeah, in that
he tried to jump. He thought he was
going to get bullied to the corner. He had no meter to save himself from the DI, so it was inevitable. He had to bet on Crime messing up the pressure. He actually tried to drive rush out from that. Ended up paying for it. Already in the corner, no answer yet, but
he waited, yep. Mena will take that though. Escapes the corner. Trying to build a comeback here. He's got no bar.
Oh. Yeah, Crime shaking his head right there. Execution error. That can't be what he wanted. The jump rising button from full screen like that. Oh,
yeah, that's the second time he did the jump back.
That's at least less of a risk than doing the OSDP.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him challenge with the crouch and light punch as well, so maybe Mena will start frame trapping him after these drive rushes on block. We'll see.
The whip punish is there this time, but it's not going to be enough to kill it. Crime lets it rip. Mena, big sigh right there. Ooh, Crime talking to himself. Let's go.
Yeah, he deserves to be feeling himself here.
I love that both of these players don't play with headphones, by the way. Want to feel the electricity, the atmosphere of the arena.
Ooh, okay. Oh, was that supposed to go backwards?
Indeed. You can't jump out. We got insurance. Knock him back down into it, but he actually did not connect.
Respecting the light chain, it didn't come.
Great vision to get from Crime. Overhead block this time. Air block him on to escape. Oh my God, so much.
Hello there, Ichigrim.
The crouch fierce.
Oh, dead.
Dead. 3 bars in the bank.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome, Raiders.
I want to see the count on counter.
Ooh, I looked away and he just died.
He is getting pieced up on defense here.
Big time, man. You see the different ways Crime
Wake up Quan.
Well. With the
Welcome in from the raid.
Hesitations, going with the big crouch
Reaper
fierces.
raid. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Not only is he opening Mena up with these buttons, these are fierce, crouch fierce. These are huge damage starters.
I was gonna say if there's 2
bro, I actually just looked away and Mena just
100%
blew up.
Walking in front of a train. Trade.
Okay, and Crime.
My man's one match away from just being eliminated.
In the water. He knows how close victory is up against the greatest Street Fighter 6 player to exist.
You gotta get ready, catch you later. Dude, all good. If you guys gotta rate and run, leave me all good.
Slipping out of his glass. There's a back.
I've been doing this for 11 hours right now. I'm tired, so I get it.
Oh man, bro, it is an intense atmosphere. atmosphere here. As Meta knows he cannot drop another game. He needs 3 straight to bring this back.
But yeah, again, thank you for the raid.
And he's looking extremely good right now, right? Crime
Fireball game here from Crime. Now that he's in control again. And now Mena has to think really hard about how to get in. There he looked for the frame trap. You see, he went for the...
Just finishing up this this tournament today.
Crime just blocked it out.
And Crime started throwing fireballs once he was out of slide range as well, right? Like, he is very conscious of when he's in.
Just did a fat stream yourself.
It has been such a cerebral fireball game from Crime.
Gonna hit GM, sadly. Oh, before the rank reset, or you mean just like right now in your session?
On that on block either. Can't get away with being too active after
on
those Blankables, the heavy or the OD.
Because before the rank reset, I got.
Well, to know that's not just fireballs coming here.
What was it? My highest rank was 1770 with Sagat, and right, I ended with 1705 with Bison. Oh, right now? Oh, damn.
But that crouch medium punch came out and
but that was before the reset. Now I got to try to get my my points back.
Stem the bleeding. Okay, recovered in time here. Immediate
Your highest 1694. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Especially when we got the lightning beast and already up.
Dude, I was struggling with Sagat earlier when I was playing. Dude, I was playing like ass, but I'll try.
Yeah, good patience there from Crime. He saw he go straight down, didn't press anything until he hit the ground. Flick that light punch out.
Oh, it's again the OSDP this time, right?
Ooh,
showed it to him.
That was brave, man.
Oh, the one. Nope.
Level 1 as well, and now chip is imminent. Crime does have mirror to defend himself with. Again, he's just outside that slide range. He's been so good about maintaining that space. Nice. Meta very patient. Crime trying to sneak forward and beat him to the space.
Oh, why is that guy wearing a Meta shirt? That's crazy.
Two-time. Capcom Cup champion.
Gotta go. Catch you later. Dude, all good. All good.
Brings us to 4-3.
Honda is hard to climb with. I agree.
Oh!
I agree, though.
Big counter hit solar plexus. That's going to hurt, and it's going to carry him across the screen. The overhead after the 2-piece.
Oh, man. Not biting on that one either, but he does get the coward crouch. He got the sweep out. Oh, side switch all day, every day. Throw actually could not get the attacks.
Yeah, preemptive slide working out for him a couple of times. They're catching a recovery of normals.
He wasted all that, but damn, still not dead.
Just barely.
Don't throw another. He's waiting for it. Don't throw another.
Bro. Bar on deck. Oh, how much magic does Meta RD have in this pixel, man? Especially with Crime about to get his drive meter back. What defense for him while he was
bro, he just did it.
The overhead is blocked.
Like
he beats him to it.
A one.
RD, all the magic in the world. Puts another round on the board.
Oh, why Crime just ashing them?
That boy is spellcaster, bro.
Get here on that esports theft, man. He is casting.
Yes, sir.
Big whiff. Oh my God, Crime whiffing every single button on that stick. Yeah, Mena with the crouch spears. You have to just throw those different looks at different ranges. These guys don't want to get comfortable.
Wow, that forward fierce. Again, expertly.
Nice patience. He was waiting for coward crouch.
I'm here doing such a good job with the fireball patterns. I'm loving the fact that he's not doing it too early. What a check. Woo! What a dash crouch medium punch from Crime. Get off me.
Yeah. Stealing a few frames after that OD up ball. Lays the fireball after blocking the OD Blanca ball as well. Crime got great knowledge in this matchup.
Nice, he's gonna burn him out. Yeah, yeah. Mena knew that. He had to get him off him.
Man, of course the lightning beast is on deck again, but
Mena freeze on deck as well.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get close for that level 2. You get close in the wrong way, you are eating that level 3 100%. And there it is.
Mena went for the light kick. It was definitely going to get cancelled into something.
I don't think he minds that. He has level 2, almost level 3, and Crime just wasted all 3.
And spend all 3 bars, no messing around, because that puts him at set point.
Crime threw up the one.
Oh my God, just round start, bruh.
No games being played right now.
Oh! Nah, I get it.
Gigantic risk. Crime gonna take the corner.
Oh my God, he's just jumping. He's just jumping backward.
Reset. Mena And now the lightning beast is still there a
Yo,
little
what
bit,
the
but he hasn't
fuck?
been
Why do
able
you
to
still
make
have level
anything
2?
happen off of it.
Yeah, that fire.
Bro, we're 20 seconds into the match. At round start, level 2.
No, he's not.
They gotta cut that super by half. I'm not gonna lie.
Indeed, he's still got a chance. He's still got the real
So that super is
advantage. That's why
actually
he does
brain
the drive
dead.
reversal. Wants him knocked down in the corner. You gotta apply this pressure. Jumps out again. No.
Nice
button.
patience again there. He just presses the light after the hop side switch.
Oh man, caught him flinching right there. Again, looking for that big meaty, keeping the plus frames on, shaving off that drive meter.
Bait something out.
Don't throw another. Don't throw another.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
actually
good
committed
patience.
to the drive rush cancel right there. That puts him in burnout. He's a pixel away from 2 bars though. Oh my God, he's gonna get the lightning beast. Oh!
G and G.
Impacted. Crime mate. 5-3.
And nothing underlines the changing of the guard than catching Mena RD in that moment with a drive impact in the corner to close out the set, eliminate Mena RD from the tournament, and Crimea advances after what was an unbelievable set. You think this kid can't get any better every time you watch him?
Bro.
He finds a level to elevate each and every time.
100%. I love the way Crimea.
That was actually a good
when he's
match.
in
That was
game.
actually a good
When
match.
he's in the heat of the
I
moment,
thought Crimea was gonna
intense
get, like,
competition, he is a warrior.
I don't know, his
You
ass
can
beat.
tell
That
all
was
he
really
wants
good.
to do is get his battle on. And
Mena
that's
couldn't
exactly
react
what
to
he
the
did in this
the
set.
fireballs
The
with
drive rush into the DI.
down forward heavy pump.
Amazing stuff right there. Mena
The,
can do nothing but
the Amazon
shake his
slide.
head and be very sad about that one. Crimea putting Team Falcons on his back. Let's get to the stage with Damascus.
An incredible match comes to an end, and it's time for Mena RD to give up his key towards Crimea. Mena RD has to bow out, but of course, please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for one of the GOATs, Mena RD! And Crimea, man of the moment. Listen, it is hard to figure out the emotions, so just today is your day, right?
Hoy es tu día, ¿no?
Estamos intentándolo para que sea mi día. Pero todavía falta.
I was trying really hard for today to be my day, but it isn't over yet.
Hey, it's not over yet, but I know you're ready for this one. I'm not going to bother you any longer, Crimea. You can go towards the crusher to crush Mena RD's key. Make some noise!
My goodness. Boy, that's a bad man right there. A young man at most, going up against the GOAT of Street Fighter 6 in a lot of people's eyes, and he didn't care about none of that. He let it be known that today is a new day. Crimea is trying to usher in a new.
That really was a good match. I think that puts. Let me just check. One. Scroll down. Hibiki versus Hinao. Well, which is the first one? Okay, yeah. So the next match, I'm assuming they're gonna go on break because they went on break the first 2 matches, and then afterwards they played these 2 matches, and now I'm assuming they're gonna go break again. Wait. Oh damn, they're so behind schedule. I don't know. Will they go on break? Bro, they're 30 minutes behind on schedule. Either way, Hibiki Hinao. So what's that? Lily versus Scott / Ryu. Mena's out for Crimea. Ryu versus Yamaguchi Mai. My Ryu Lily. Yeah, dude, what a weird top. This is the weird top 4. I'm not even gonna say top 8. This is a weird top 4.
Man, I hope you guys are as entertained as we are.
No. I'm not having the commentators talk. Easy money. Actually, no, money. I'm missing 1,400. Actually, you know what? We'll play more later.
Tasty Steve was losing his mind. There were a couple mistakes from Boost that ultimately cost him the series.
Yeah, because each and every time, you know, at the beginning of the rounds, Booth was the one leading. He had the advantage early on most of the time, and then I don't know, but it feels like Yamaguchi, he just tanked it. He just said, okay, I'm gonna absorb the first offensive waves from Bruce Lee and then trying to move on and capitalize on that no-throw game. It was amazing again.
Well, here's the thing. I was saying this to Ringe, I was saying this to Yipes in the back. Boost was honed in on something for a lot of the time because he got hit with a lot of overheads reflections. It's like, okay, your game plan, or maybe the neutral game was that so much tense that you could literally slice through it with a butter knife or something, that you weren't focused on the one thing that exploited you. And me and Rin said on the desk, I said, he's been hit by too many overheads, so I wouldn't be surprised if an overhead is what closes out the set.
Boost Lee gave it his all, and what a tournament he had. Let's give it to the man. He played so incredibly well. He's created strong narratives and had one of the best performances in his career. Reinhardt had a chance to sit down with him after that amazing matchup.
You picked Yamaguchi as your opponent yesterday, came into it today. How was Yamaguchi's approach different to what you expected?
It was actually exactly what I expected. It's just I didn't execute in a few key areas, such as blocking overhead and some whiff punishes. Like the old habit came back where like someone will whiff and I'll walk in and I'll walk into another button. It's a classic. But, you know, other than that, I think I played great. You know, I was down 3-1, brought her back 3-3. So it was the first of two from that point. And from that point on, it was a different set. And, you know, he won that set. So good job to him.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, definitely hats off to him there. Now, EWC has been definitely a breakout performance from you. You've always been, from what I've seen, a very solid technician. You do your homework, you come in very well prepared, and we've seen what the results of that can look like when you're in dominant strength, especially that set against Hibiki, classic example. As you now come to an end of your run for this year, what do you feel your takeaway is from the overall experience at EWC?
I feel like, you know, just having faith in the preparation first and foremost, because I feel most that don't put in the preparation to go the extra mile, it's because they're afraid it won't make the difference. So having belief that it will is what you need in order to put in that work.
What will you be doing different this time next year?
Well, hopefully I'm here. I know it's going to be a tough road back, but I think next year I'm going to prepare a few weeks in advance instead of on site like I did this year.
Appreciate your answers, man. Wish you the best. Thank you.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
Thank you, as always, Reinhardt, for the great interview. Boost Lee saying preparation next year is going to happen a couple of weeks as opposed to on-site. It seems lessons are still being learned, even in defeat.
I mean, look, his self-confidence, his self-awareness in that interview alone are two things that will take him a very long way in his competitive career. So hopefully we do see him back. But honestly, great stuff from Boost regardless.
Great stuff from Boost as well as Crime. My goodness, that series was sensational because Mena RD was giving it his all as well. Coming into it, you mentioned Elliot Snake. The fact is, this was the only trophy that was missing from his trophy cabinet. He wanted it badly. He put up a fight, but the young gun of Crime, only 15 years old, was able to take him down.
Yeah, and that was absolutely amazing. But it's now surprise when you follow the the tour all year long, because Crime is being behind Blaz, who has such an amazing level, and finally he broke the curse. He finally won a World Warrior against his fellow Chilean guy, and so now he came here with a lot of confidence, and it shows. It just shows that he's so well prepared to face the best of the best here on this stage.
Well, I mean, look, you can see how animated his was. He just made like 60 different facial expressions throughout that entire set.
That's right.
But more importantly, Reflections, he came with a game plan. And a wise man once told me, proper preparation prevents poor performance. And he got the dub right there, so that was thoroughly deserved.
But you could say, I mean, you had that Mena RD was trying to break that rhythm so much. He was trying to poke his game on. He was trying to keep, kind of Crime away as far as possible and trying to just poke him and break his rhythm, and it did not succeed. Crime was able to just sneak in, deal massive damage, and eventually take the win.
Absolutely, and for Crime getting that win, that is big news for Team Falcons. They are now officially top 4, but can Crime go even further? As far as the other stages go, Trav and Glitter Explosion are ready to give you the Club Championship update.
We're over here in the Kadir City grid where Call of Duty Warzone is happening. We're in the survival stages at the moment, so clearly something's got to be happening in the Club Championship.
A lot is happening, right? So obviously, at the end of yesterday, we sent 6 teams home. Now we're in the survival stage. We're about to send 10 more home at the end of this, and we're halfway through our matches on the day. The big storylines that we're paying attention to, because obviously only the top 6 make their way through to finals, it's the fact that Falcons are in the survival stage, Vitality are in the survival stage, and both of them are currently safe in the top 6 in 2nd and 3rd place, which means for now, everything's okay, but still 5 more matches to go. So we'll have to see if they're able to maintain that position, because once they make their way through to finals, if they do, they're facing off against defending champs, Twisted Minds, AGAL, VP. I mean, there's going to be big CC heavy hitters in our finals lobby tomorrow.
Yeah, well, for the moment, these Club Championship teams are safe, but anything can happen. So much can change, so we'll keep you updated as the day goes on.
We were there. For every click, every clutch, every respawn. We were there for the years of grind, and we're here. Now, the proud founding partner of EWC, powering the biggest event in gaming, shoulder to shoulder with the world's best, making history. Greatness deserves a stage. Lenovo Legion, reach your impossible.
Thank you for the update. As ever, Glitter Explosion as well as Trav. Yes, Falcons are struggling on that very stage, which makes Crime's job even more impactful for the organization themselves in a Club Championship race. Let's take a look at our bracket as it currently stands. We now know officially our top 4 teams, and they're battling for a spot into the grand finals. You thought it was competitive in quarters. Semifinals is even more so.
I'm just amazed, and seeing those semifinals with 2 young guns, 15 years old, Crime here on the biggest spot ever. It just says a lot, about how well prepared they are. You mentioned that earlier, and it's just amazing to see. Since I'm a dad, I got a son who's 15 too. It gets emotional. I get projections.
I mean, I'm not a dad, but I was 15 once, so this is actually great to see at this point. But Reflections, I'm not mistaken, I think Hibiki and Hinao are actually going to have a run back from one of the earlier days during the week.
That is correct, and that's going to be a banger of a matchup, as they all have been. Now, mental fortitude is so very important for every competitor out there, and Allianz wants to know, or wants to give us a little insight as to what an example of what players' mindset truly is.
大きな舞台なんで結構緊張してると思うんですよ。ただいざ試合が始まるとやっぱ、フォーカスできるように、体も作っていきますし、体を ちょっとその場でダッシュして温めて、そのメモを直前まで見て、対戦相手のハビットだとか、自分はどういう風に試合を作っていくっていうのをしっかりと確認して試合に臨みます。変にその試合前だからといってずっとゲームをやるっていうのではなくて、仲間と一緒に話したりだとか、一緒にご飯を食べたりする時間もしっかりとって、今年またここに戻ってそういう皆さんの前でプレーできるっていうのは本当に幸せなことだなと。
Incredible stories from incredible players. Thank you, Allianz, for the mental fortitude. And for you all at home, EWC is such an incredible product, and you have a chance to get involved with EWC Play.
He can come in here and play my game. He knows nothing. Let's go!
Tyler 1, you're done.
Well, just about a minute now before we head back to the stage. The next series coming up is going to be Hibiki versus Hanao. Quick predictions, maybe even thoughts on the matchups. First, we'll start with you.
Honestly, Hibiki has been amazing, and he's playing Lily, a character that obviously not many knows by heart, you know. They haven't been practicing the matchup and so on and so on. But still, he now is a beast in the making. So I'm telling you, these two are going to go through a long run.
All right. Well, it's going to be a great series for sure, and I can't wait to get it started. Speaking of which, let's actually get it started. Let's head to the stage. It's semifinals. It's time to crush some keys, move players forward. Grand finals. It's open. Who's going to earn the spots?
Oh, this is what we do. That Crime versus Minute match has me absolutely fired up right now. That was a what? Certified banger, Damascus.
Certified banger. I can't lie, Rob. I'm doing my best to save my voice, right? Be professional, use my voice on stage, but these matches are too much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. We only have 4 players left in this event. I feel like just yesterday we had everybody. It seems like we had all 32. Now we are down to 4, and only one, of course, will be able to lift this trophy and etch their names in history. It is about time for our semifinals match. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? If that's the case, then I think it's about time to bring out our first competitor. Put your hands together for Hibiki. This is a Cinderella story. Hibiki qualifying from the last chance qualifier in 2nd place and using an entirely underrepresented character in Lily. Do you believe is the question that he asked to everyone in the world, but not to himself, because he knew the answer already. And now that self-belief has led him to this moment as he inches one step closer to lifting his trophy and etching his name in EWC and FGC history. Hibiki, a force to be reckoned with.
absolute titan of the stage, man. For the entire week, he's been so incredibly good. He's been so incredibly correct. But there is another young man in form for this match, of course, for this semi-final. This is a full Japanese semi-finals, of course. So without further ado, let us welcome his absolute titan of an opponent. Make some noise for Reject's very own Hinao! The Wonder Kid bursting out onto the scene at 14 years old, immediately winning a premiere, then winning back-to-back events. This guy has a curriculum bigger than most Street Fighter 6 pros at the moment, and he's only 15, and he's only been competing at high level for about 2 years. He now, picked by Team Reject, continues his path towards what would be an absolutely unprecedented performance, lifting the Esports World Cup trophy. As he steps up to the stage, he's been extremely hyped, and I know the Reject fans will always give him the warmest of welcome. It is time to welcome man like Hinao.
Oh yeah, they got the chance going for Hinao and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fan too. Big Hollywood might join in, but that's a little bit unprofessional. That said, be careful now, Damascus. All right, let's move over a little bit. Hibiki, you're going up against Hinao, who has been amazing up to this point. How confident are you that you can stop him?
これ日野選手大変自信満々でこれまで大活躍されてきたわけですけれども、この日野選手をどのようにしてとどめるような自信がありますか？
フェーズ2では自分が勝利したんですけど、彼はそんな甘くない選手だと思うんで全力で叩き潰します。
In phase 2, I won. However, I know that, he's not an easy opponent to conquer. So I give everything that I have to conquer him.
Okay, last time it was enough for Hibiki, but will he be able to do it again?
Listen, that's what we want to know. Hinao, you got welcomed to the stage today by Zangief, and now we have Lily, another command grab character. How do you enjoy these matchups?
今リリというまた大変楽しいと言いますか、素晴らしいキャラクターを使われているわけですけれども、今のお気持ちをお聞かせください。
やっぱり最初にね当たった時は負けちゃって正直悔しいんですけど、逆にここで当たれたということはリベンジできる機会を得たんで全力で挑みます。
Well, I lost against Hibiki for the first round, which was so disappointing. But I was given another chance to compete against him. It was giving a chance to pay him back, so I give everything to conquer him again.
Hey, there's nothing more FGC than a good old run back. Listen, Hinao, Hibiki, I will let you guys go for the face-off. As always, we've loved to see them and we've loved to enjoy them. Rob, without further ado, it is time for semi-finals of the Esports World Cup 2026. Two pretty newcomers to the EWC scene, but they are here for Esports Grand Finals. Hinao versus Hibiki. Everyone, please make some noise. It is time for semi-finals.
A run back indeed, Mr. Damascus, and I'm running it back with my brother from another. You already know what it is, the bald eagle of commentary. Vicious. How goes it, Brody?
Dog, the way that things have been progressing throughout the entirety of Top 8, it feels like I'm watching Street Fighter 6 for the first time. These guys have pulled non-stop punches all the way through in so many different looks, it's out of control.
I'm glad you said that, man. Non-stop, no punches pulled. That's exactly what we're getting. EWC brings the best out of these players, and you can tell because if it was not the case, we'd still have Mina RD in the tournament. We'd still have a Lashar in the tournament. We'd still have these big names here, but this brings out a different player no matter who it is. And even if it is their first Street Fighter game, they are definitely in a range to be a big money winner here at EWC.
And both of these cats so young, so much potential. They've already cemented themselves in the history of Street Fighter 6. The way that they've been performing, everybody's going to be talking about them for a very, very long time. However, who steps up to the plate to continue on in their journey for EWC? They are so, so close to getting into that grand final spot. Who wants it more at this stage of the game?
Yeah, man, and also, we just got to talk about the fact, super underrepresented character with the Lily. Vibin definitely, I feel like, gives him an edge over a lot of his competition, considering that, look, we've been talking about it all weekend. I mean, all week. It's been one of the main stories here. These underdeveloped characters when it comes to the high-level meta here. Speaking of, let's look at some of his stats.
Wait, what are these stats? Scoops too many.
And on top of that, successful anti-airs at 87%, reversals at 70%, and the scoops, we've lost count, and that's how you know it's a lot.
Imagine going to the ice cream parlor. It's like, how many scoops? How many scoops is that? Too many.
Too many.
That is a wild
more
stat.
is not enough.
It's not enough.
And it's too much. What does that mean? I don't know.
You're welcome.
They just charge you for it? That's what
it is. Charge it to the game.
Oh,
Charge it to the game. But all things aside, taking a look at their current record against each other, right? We could talk about the stats as individuals all day, but Hinao had actually mentioned it in the pregame interview. He is currently on a losing record. He's looking for revenge against Hinao. And that's not even just to say in the first round during the preliminaries at EWC. Even in World Warrior Japan, they had faced off against each other, and Hibiki ended up getting the better half of it.
That's a nice little stat to have, man. And I'm glad Damascus brought up the run back, man. We have a very unique take on tournaments because these guys, especially when you get to the top 16, top 32s, you get to see a lot of repeat matchups, and definitely not in the same tournament, but throughout the year, these guys run into each other. So getting an opportunity to kind of steal that victory from them when, you know, there's thousands on the line, you know what I'm saying? That really can set a fire. And on top of that, you already said they're in the books, but this is something they're never going to forget. In fighting games, we don't forget who beat us. And you definitely always keep that on your mind just in case you get the opportunity to run it back. And when there's so much on the line, why not make it here at EWC?
Hitting them with the super bad. People don't forget, and that's a fact. That's just how it goes, man, especially with matchups like these. The way that things have just been exploding on the screen is going to be something that lives with you for a lifetime.
So obviously, we're going to be getting the Lily on the side of Vibin. Hanao has a couple of different options that he likes to go to sometimes. Who do you think we're going to go? Never mind. We're all right. I think we're locking in already. Hanao looking real solid, locked in, and not even a suggestion. It's going to be the Sagat. Vibin, Hanao, Lily, Sagat. Let's go. This is semifinals, EWC, First Blood, Vibin.
Already checking the gauges, already checking the ranges, I should say, from that crouching heavy punch. But now, yeah, does catch a tap parry with a back throw. A lot of damage on the board. Now looking to expose Hibiki's defense, but not quite yet, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he actually did go Sagat.
You see a lot of quick reactions to the jumps, the back dashes, working out, but
I was wondering if it was going to be
Reed.
Reed.
Really picked up on, he likes to do. He will check you with these lights up close. He knows that you like to look for the command throw, and the strike throw game is just a little bit stronger when you have a character with a command throw.
Wild range, by the way, just disrespecting the bald fella.
Bald fella.
Hey, looking like Michael Jordan.
Back to the Tiger Nexus. Oh, man, we're getting closer and closer to this corner. And now, man, getting this big knockdown. Neutral jump didn't work out.
Yeah, I like that call on the patience. And even more patience to sense danger from Hinao's ODDP. Gonna get punched severely. There's the burnout. 2 bars on the side of Hinao, though. In terms of the super, he could find out a reversal, but no. Hibiki's still tracking him down in the delay.
Getting out of the corner, but still in burnout. Hanao getting a throw here. And look, lots of green on the side of Vibin. He has no problem closing the distance. Walks up into a tiger knee. And I like that. Pepper in the crouching lights. And then the confirm after the drive rush. Vibin getting this first one. And like I said before, you have to really kind of change your game to fight a character like this. She has a lot of stuff that makes you interact. Mostly the wind stocks, right? Which will take projectiles off the board just a little bit if it actually happens. But I think Hanao's closing that gap, making sure it's not going to be as big a factor. But we know that's going to be on Hibiki's mind playing this character.
Ooh, I like that little stutter step right before the standing medium punch counter hit conversion. Hinao looking to get the grab initially, but Hibiki taking so late, getting him so far back from Sagat, gives him the space for this opportunity now. I love the drive reversal just to keep the momentum intact, just to keep the corner pressure up, and again, the nice and easy bait. You would think a fella with slow walk speed wouldn't be able to move that way he does, but he's been two-stepping all over the place, and he's getting himself around.
But the thing is about Sagat, man, he's got those long-reaching normals. Apparently not that long because he gets counter hit for his troubles that could really kind of control that neutral. And once again, that's a benefit that Lily has over some of these other characters. Yeah, she's not as tall, but she definitely has the range. Nexus goes for the overhead option, drive rush to keep the pressure going. That throw really doing some work. And now you got the corner. Catches the tap parry again. And now you in burnout. Clean DI. Didn't even give you a chance to guess into the level 3. That is gonna be the game. Hanao answering back instantly.
2 rounds straight, full aggression, throwing out the DI despite being at half health. I like the way he kind of gauged the risk meter on that one. Say if he did get countered with a DI or even anything else with like a super, he was willing to take that damage.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's still in that situation where you're in burnout. You're still going to be in the corner in a lot of instances, so.
The containment unit, right? Crouching medium kick, standing light kick, the Sagat staples.
Look at the damage. Knockdown in the corner. Her now working on a perfect. Okay, drive rush, and he takes the bait. Hanao with a perfect takes the lead in this set. Remember, first to 5 long game sets. That means you get time to adjust.
Yeah, and that's been 3 quick rounds on the side of Hanao. Hibiki has not left the left side of the corner. He's been staying West Coast permanently so far. He's going to be a resident here yet again.
Walks up, and there's the command throw. Man, look,
Wake
that's
up.
one of the things
Command grab.
Hibiki has been known to do. He'll just wake up command throw. He knows that sometimes you're looking for the button. He knows that throw is there for a normal, but the command throw is going to keep you guessing. Oh my God, pressure. Oof. Oh, these elbows, drive reversal to alleviate the pressure and keep the corner position.
That's totally fine, right? Exchanging 2 bars for 2 bars on the drive gains. Hits him with the Tony Jaw, elbow to the grill. Breaking off the helmet.
Yo, the unblock. Look
at the toes curling. The fingers, too.
Yo, shout outs to Street Fighter Alpha, though. He now. Bro, the chant just so smooth, though.
So coordinated, so precise, I will say. Not only just the chance, but also the way Hinao's been playing. Does catch the big counter hit opener, alpha crouch medium. Hibiki getting slightly outranged and outtimed.
Oh, wow.
Totally outpaced. These throws have been landing a bunch. Hibiki has been guessing wrong a bunch on defense so far.
Oh my God, he's gonna throw.
You still got tiger shots that you got to look for. All options that's been represented by Hanao. And in this round, it's already over.
Oh
again.
my
Another
God.
perfect, bro.
5 rounds. 5 rounds straight for the youngin.
Ooh, nice. Reach out and touch someone, gets the knockdown. Okay, stand up close. This time, wake up buttons from Hanao. Drive reversal to keep the position in his favor.
Target. I love that target combo. He's been utilizing that a bunch on the previous day. I feel like this is the first time we've seen it today.
Oh, yeah, I think he tried to go for a command grab.
Tearing those ankles up.
I like him swinging first, Steve. I like him getting within range to threaten with heavy punch. Damn, son. That's a good call out here now. Making the right reads against the command grab. From west to east, what's the pressure like now?
Okay, drive reversal, fighting back, gets the sweep. Man, just a great, oh my God, catches out to level 3 early in this 3rd round. Knows what's on the line, is going to force movement from Hanao. He does have 3 bars himself, but he's close to burnout.
Brother.
Taking the win stocks. First time we're sitting to put this on the table, make it a threat. Forces Hanao to make a Tiger knee to get in. He gets clipped. That should be the round. Hanao still in trouble, and Hibiki looking so clean, and a great rebuttal from that last game as well. Like you said, the round count now coming to a close. Hibiki, great answer.
Not giving Hanao a chance for that opener, right? Because as soon as that opener happens, he's been stuck in this corner. So I like that. Yeah, Hanao is playing a little bit passive. He's now utilizing a lot of the drive reversals, but back to the command grab game we go. Hibiki starting to charge off with that windstock. Just in case the fireball does come out, but mostly going to be used as a gap closer, right?
And the speed in this round definitely just picked up. Slow overhead, no drive rush, no combo. Great answer.
Damn, Randall. Oh, command grab. One more.
You know the fear is starting to build up. Tries to sneak in an overhead. Not sure what that was. Maybe an air-to-air attempt. Whatever it was, it did not work.
Couldn't tell you, Steve. It was a rather early jump medium kick from the side of Hanao.
And that's why I was like, is that like an air-to-air attempt maybe? But who knows?
Genuinely not too sure. Yo, give me that!
So far away.
Long limbs of the law. The fear is just putting up the stop sign.
Counter hit. Now answers back instantly. He says, you took that round, I'm going to take it back, and I'm willing to spin the meter to get the job done.
Build up a little bit of extra meter, right? Pop him up for the combo. So optimal towards the end. Hanao.
Tied up in the rounds. 5th game. The trades.
We'll take that as Hibiki. We'll also take that punish counter just outside of the range of the Tiger knee. Jump again! Call out against the command grab. Here now, give me that forward step kick.
I love that we're seeing clear call outs to these command throws. Neutral jump, back jump, and still getting these big cash outs. Hibiki has definitely made his run super strong thus far because he's been able to like employ it so much. But now, back in this corner. Command throw again, punish counter on top of it.
He's got 2 win stocks. He went for the heavy punch, thinking he now was going to move forward, but it was airborne instead. Wasn't ready.
Oh, yeah, he had no level 3. Oh, he jumped.
He's out of there. That big fella could jump.
Okay, now 3-2 against a big.
Whoa,
right
y'all
now.
still awake.
No,
Good morning.
resilient,
Good
man.
morning,
He
good
just gets
mood.
the cut through the wind as he jumps. That's why he gets so much hang time.
Morning.
Yeah, man. You know how Michael Phelps is like underwater?
Yeah, no, don't worry. It's just me here.
Just defying gravity.
Yeah, man.
I've just been quietly watching this.
The commando again. Constantly keeping it on the table. Tries to go in with the step kick, big damage cash out.
I hope you had a good sleep. Damn. Bro, there's been like 6 perfects in this one like set.
Ping pong on the streets.
With a giant lion in the background.
Yeah, what an audience.
Drive reversal. Checks the toes. Doesn't want to get too close though.
It's kind of dangerous too, right? Oh, yo, he was anticipating some of the heavies, right? There's that blatant DI just to check Hibiki's movements. Okay, counter hit against them.
And you can see Hibiki's starting to move more into this range to bait something out. OD uppercut, drive rush on the step kick, still ready for the throw break though.
Starting to get a little bit ashy. He now actually got caught with the crouching heavy.
Should have done level 2 for burnout, no.
Not quite into the burnout scenario yet. The jump
dead.
in is clear. That's a low tiger
Oh,
shot. Does it finish it?
no, he
Wait.
dropped it.
Still a chance to live. Chip is imminent though.
Oh, and that's
There it is.
gonna do it. Great pressure by Hibiki, spacing out the normals as well in the corner. Not gonna give him a time to rebuttal. No drive. That means you don't have to worry about the uppercut. Great play by Hibiki.
Brother, these guys are playing at 88 miles an hour. These guys are going so
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this tournament to end, and then I'm gonna have a great sleep.
Gonna see some serious stuff. Oh, damn, the way he's been moving, where he's going, he don't need roads.
All he needs is air.
Give me that.
Back throw to the corner. I like that. Check the ground approach first. Goes for the high extension off of Nexus. Hibiki's been so good at taking his turn back and finding a way in. There's the round. Bro, we're at game 7 right now, and the back and forth has not stopped just yet. We saw a little round run for quite a bit, but now you can see these back and forths. They're starting to adjust. Those 5 games really starting to come into play. Nice target combo knockdown.
Oh, I thought he was going to let go of the spot to win stock. Excuse me.
Oh my God, tries to put a gap in there. There's the super.
A lot of space created. Gonna charge for another one, by the way.
It really alleviates the option.
Another one!
Oh my gosh.
Charge up, you know it. He's got 3 on him.
Oh my
Oh, okay. One grab.
Drive rush, back throw, and now in drive danger. Tried to sneak in the overhead and an instant answer from Hibiki. He should be able to close it out.
Damn.
4-3 is the
4-3.
count right now. Remember, it is first of 5. One more game. One more game, Hibiki. This run at EWC is definitely historic. But of course, now has the crowd on his side. It's going to need a lot more than that if he's going to stop Hibiki.
Showing off that parry at the very last second. I don't know if that data is going to be enough for Hinao. I don't think it's going to deter him from going for these overheads, but waiting for his time to do it, right? In the current moment, Hibiki has his back towards the wall. The low step kick does get blocked. Chasing the neutral jump. Right back at you with the OD.
I like that. Keeping the corner position, fishing with the fierce. Backdash caught by the tiger shot, but gets the knockdown and 2 stocks. So that means fireballs might not be there.
Wait. Oh, okay. He might have. Yeah, he could have killed.
Wait a minute. Okay, now still in there.
Hold that. You got to respect it. He drove right into that bad boy, and now the punish counter.
Damn, one round
It's
away.
been so difficult to call defensively what to do, and guess what? That puts Hibiki at set point.
Oh, step kick, big counter hit, but didn't get a combo.
One round, and then grand finals with Lily.
Target combo to get the knockdown.
Insane.
Throw. Look at the drive. And now in trouble. Dashes up. Neutral jump is going to recover a lot.
Bro, +2, just mash command grab.
Micro step. What a time to throw out that command grab. We got the Muay Thai on. We got the target combo. Delayed break. Pushing him back. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, he now is just dropping stuff.
Wake up, stand my kick. Oh my God.
That's so scary. That could have been another command grab, Steve. Oh, and does connect this time. He's biding his time to find that opener. Bang!
The back and forth once again. And now, not out of it yet. Not out of it yet. It's not my bedtime yet. I'm trying to stay up and watch cartoons.
We in a different time zone now, baby. I'm staying up. Chicken low on the way over. Just gets a connection off of the OD Tiger shot. Again, the interruption off of plus frames too. And now has been getting caught so many times over trying to take these micro stabs. Steve!
Into
dead.
level 3! Oh my gosh, here we go. Now, big damage, and that's raw, baby. That's raw, baby. But
he's
it's not
alive.
enough to kill. Not cooked enough.
No, cameraman, cameraman.
Overhead. Perry. Whoa, what a shimmy.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a shimmy. You seen the old man walking? You seen the old man walking? Come on. Here now. Here now, the crowd.
Sit right here, Steve. The final game between these two titans. Hibiki does get the command grab. And now, what are you going to do on defense?
4-4, one more. Best of 5. Who lives, who dies? Nice.
No, baited.
You better maximize on this moment. It's now or never. You got to get so many grabs in. You got to push him to the corner as soon as possible. Keep the wild man contained. Command grab could be a potential threat. That's what Hinao thought. He got caught trying to jump.
One bar between them.
Nice land command grab.
He is gonna eliminate. Now, if he gets this game, if he gets this next one, it is going to be over. Oh my gosh.
Good call, Steve.
The throw. One more. That's all he needs. The stab kick parried. Hell.
Oh, he's too far out.
Throw.
He was too far out for the Nexus to reach. Frames, yeah, we like that exchange. OD. Give me that. Tiger need for the punish counter. Neutral jump gets blown up. Get out of here.
Not gonna work. I wasn't sure if that was command throw or not.
Nice. Wait, punish counter.
Look at the drive
Ooh.
now in trouble again. The level 2. Which option is he gonna go? The command throw into the extension for the combo. Push, whip on the Tiger knee. What are you gonna do with it? Neutral jump.
They're tied in life. They're tied in life, Steve. Hold on. He's trying to go for the command grab, the punish counter. Is it enough for the tank? Is it enough for the level 1?
That's not enough. That's not enough.
He knew.
Oh, Lily into grand finals. What the fuck?
Eliminates her now. Stays alive, and the run is over. But you gotta show some love
Sheesh,
now.
man.
The young man, the young gun, playing out of his mind. Multiple characters going up against a player like a Bicky.
Man, fuck them kids. Get out of here.
What a set, bro.
Back and forth all the way through, but I must say, ladies and gentlemen, Lily is in the grand finals. I repeat, the bird is in the building.
I like that the bird is in the building. And bro, this guy was in the air quite a bit, and I'm talking about her now. My man was getting tossed around something crazy because of those command throws. But I gotta say, he had some of the best defense against it. I mean, but when it comes down to it, Hibiki's gonna be the player to win it.
Whew, nothing more to be said, man. Let's take it back to the stage, standing by with our hosts, with Hibiki.
Dude, that'd be so funny because the next match, dude, it's what was it, Yamaguchi and Crime.
His run has been inspirational. He has entertained us
Oh
all
my lord!
in game and out. Please make some noise for Hinao. Hibiki, you qualified from the last chance qualifier. Now you're in grand finals. One more step. Are you ready for this moment?
このような予選を駆け抜けてここまでいらっしゃいました。そのようなチャンスをつかんで、あと一戦で優勝です。最後の一戦、もう準備はできていらっしゃいますか？
そうですね。もうここまで来たら優勝しかないんで、絶対優勝します。
Well, I'm here now. That the only thing that's left for me is victory. So I am going to win for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hibiki on an absolute tear, a legendary run. Please, Hibiki, go to crush your opponent's key.
The Cinderella story cannot stop, Rob. Hibiki reaches grand finals of Esports World Cup. The Lily, the character that everyone has forgotten about for so long, but this guy did not. And right now he's got one more match to play for the ultimate trophy. But before that, it is time to make sure you destroy your opponent key. That's another dream crushed. But all of this to cement Hibiki's dream and hopefully make it to the final stage. Let's hear it. Ooh, I like that. Loud and clear, Hibiki. Congratulations for another win. You are going to be in grand finals later. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Hibiki.
Oh man, what a match that one was. Lily bottom one, maybe versus my top one, or Ryu top three. I can't wait for that grand finals match. Actually, I don't know if they're probably gonna do the other match too. The third place match. Oh yeah.
Welcome back. The atmosphere is electric right here in Paris
Lame.
after an incredible first semi-finals. Lily in grand finals, Rob.
Bro, Lily in grand finals is absolute insanity. I mean, not just Lily in grand finals. This is the Esports World Cup. We've seen amazing players going 0-2, 1-2 at this event. And Hibiki qualified from the last chance qualifier. Loses to Dual Kevin, beats him at this event. This is literally a Cinderella story.
This is literally a Cinderella story, as you said. It looks like it's his weekend, it's his day. He's been so good, he's been so consistent. But now it is time to figure out who will face the Master Lily in grand finals.
Okay, let's get this other half of grand finals figured out, ladies and gentlemen. One more semifinals match. Please welcome to the stage, Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi, we saw him, of course, at EVO Japan, slicing through the competition in the most stacked tournament of all time. Over 7,000 entrants, but yet he reigned among them all, above them. And of course, he has continued.
Bro, is their mic cutting off again?
And Yamaguchi coming up, the beast coming up next to Rob TV. He was seen as one of the favorites and now he's looking ridiculous. But against him, it is another incredible story. The man who has lived in Blast for so long, but today it is his day for him, for his club. Please make some noise for Graime! The young gun all the way from Chile, representing Team Falcons. He has played ridiculous throughout this entire week, and he is now stepping onto the stage for a massive chance at this coveted trophy, at this incredible grand finals upcoming. He's got a huge step to defeat first in the name of Yamaguchi, but the way he's played has been ridiculous, and more importantly, he defeated the guy that was seen as probably the absolute favorite of the entire week, the guy who was so in for Mena RD. So now he carries the hope, not only of Latin America, of Falcons, but also of his own hope after defeating the champion, Graime, stepping up to the stage to make history.
Yo, Cry may be looking intense. I like that. He's locked in, but he has a whole lot in front of him. Yamaguchi, you won EVO Japan, and now you're one step away from grand finals and another world title. Does this run feel similar to your EVO Japan run?
もうすでに山口選手はEVOジャパンで優勝を収めていらっしゃいます。そしてもう世界制覇、別の世界制覇まであと一歩です。その世界制覇、もう準備はできていらっしゃいますか？
まあそうですね。準備はまあ70% ぐらいかなって感じなんですけど、まあとりあえず目の前のクライマー君との試合をちょっと頑張りたいなという感じです。
Well, I'm probably 70% ready, but I would like to give everything to compete against Crane, who is in front of me.
Okay, and definitely he will need everything against Crimea, but so far Yamaguchi has shown that he's more than capable.
Absolutely. Crimea, you're jumping on the stage. You defeated the EVO Vegas champion, and now you're taking on the EVO Japan champion. Are we going through all of the EVOs today?
Le acabas de ganar al campeón de EVO Las Vegas y ahora vas a ganarle o vas a jugar contra EVO Japón. ¿Estás ahora yendo por todos los EVOs?
Sí, estamos tratando de ir por las tres cabezas de Evo, así que a intentarlo, vamos.
I'm going for the 3 heads of EVO, so I'm going for it.
Hey, that's exactly what we want. Listen, Crimea and Yamaguchi, I will invite you to go for the face-off, Robbie, this time.
It is about that time, ladies and gentlemen. The trophy right here in between them, and only one is going to make it to the grand final stage. It is time. Crimea versus Yamaguchi. Let's get started with the semi-final.
And we have it. Our next semifinal showdown is going to be Yamaguchi versus Crimea. We've already talked about it. You see him on the stage. Yamaguchi saying he's going to put his best foot forward. But of course, joining me is my brother from another mother, one of the best to ever do it, and one of the mans on the sticks, IFC Yipes. What it do, my brother? You've been calling it all weekend. How these games been, bro?
Listen, man, a lot of heartbreakers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of historical battles that's been on the stage, but nonetheless, it's whoever's the strongest is going to be moving forward, and that right there is Crimea and Yamaguchi. Man, what an excellent match you had with Men of RD. You had me in the edge of my seat. I'm pretty sure you peeked over to the left, and I was salty as hell.
Bro, I want y'all to know, I walked up here, my man was sitting on the dock of the bay, just looking off into the crowd. I was like, oh, my man hurt right now.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what comes with the territory, man. If you're the best, everybody's going to be gunning for you, and Climate got his revenge, so I really appreciate that. That's what earned him his right here to go up against another EVO champion, this time EVO Japan. Funny enough, man, that's an EVO Japan champion again, but we're talking about recent, not the past. So this is going to be interesting, man. Yamaguchi, of course, coming off of that 5-3 victory from Bruce Lee. That was pretty tough. That man's Poodle Schnagel was getting exposed, and that's what got him here.
That's one of the matches that really hurt me, the Bruce match, because in my head, I'm like, bro, my man's Bruce has got to get this right now.
Yes.
Played amazing versus Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi increased his defense, as you was like to say, and actually made him play even harder. Bruce goes down, Yamaguchi goes up, and that's what got him here. Semifinals match is what we're about to watch. It is 1st to 5, so they get more games to adjust. Crimea with the Ryu, Yamaguchi traditionally with the Mai, one of the best weapons in the game. Do you think Crimea has what it takes, though? Is my question to you.
I mean, you see his attitude, the way he carries himself. Obviously, it's all fun and games before he sits down, but I think it's more fun and games even before and after. Actually, this guy, you can see, like, obviously we watching it here in the crowd. Like, you see how, like, his facial reactions. Like, always into it. He's so in tune with the game. He's so aggressive. I've loved those little space traps where he'll do, like, a, let's say, for example, stand fierce from a max distance, wait, and then randomly drive a shot right after. And that's to see how to really test your reactions and how you feeling on the offensive, well, excuse me, on the defensive in order for him to stop him. In terms of momentum right now, I definitely feel like it's on Climate's side.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Full breakdown right there. Yamaguchi, like I said, got one of the best weapons in the game with Mai.
Yes.
You definitely have to beat this character, and you got to fight against him if you want an opportunity. But Crimea looks like he's locking in on the M. Bison, if I'm not mistaken. If this goes all the way through. They're doing button checks right now still, so thank you guys all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
EWC, we're almost to a close. We almost have our champion crowned, and it'll be nobody that's been a champion before at this point.
Yeah, man, fresh championship, man. It's like a fresh smell of sneakers, man. It's going to be right here, right now. We're going to see which brand actually wins. Speaking of which, in terms of brands, I believe Climate is one of the last remaining Falcon members really getting busy here in EWC. I'm not too sure how they're doing in the other games, but I see all the management rooting for the boy. So they are very happy that they got some points on the board. Credit to my man Climate and his hard work. So really appreciate that. The Bison pick, I can agree with this. I want to see how he's going to deal with the fan shenanigans. The most important thing that you want to do to stop her from getting going is you want to be in that range. Oh, never mind. Let me throw that out the garbage because it is Ryu. Sorry to spoil this for you guys. This is the post-end credits. We got Ryu. We got, Ryu. Let me not disrespect the coach out here. Well, actually, that is coach if you say Ryu, but that's for another story. But here we go. Yamaguchi versus Crimea.
Our next semifinals match, once again, this is an elimination match. If you win, you go on. If you lose, you go home. You're a super fan. You're in the stands.
That's Yo, I was saying this about Crimea, man. I feel like that's signature at this point. The Chilean boys doing that low forward Hashugeki into the level 3. It's just so potent. It's something about the big toe and the ringworm that they're so solid in the neutral, I swear. Landing so many times. Here it goes. I love that mid-screen right at that zone 1 plasma right there, giving me essence of Jonathan Choi and Alex Valle.
Hey.
Scoop, no, unhand me, says the young lad, Yamaguchi.
Ooh, that's stand heavy punch. Crime trying to control the corner. Yamaguchi, I was about to say, having a hard time getting out, but he gets the throw. Crime still with a pretty decent life lead. But Yamaguchi hasn't stopped knocking on the door just yet. But Crime is going to answer and gets the drive rush combo to close it out. Empties the tank. I don't blame him.
Sheesh. With confidence. There is
I don't blame him.
Without struggle, there is no progress. I see no struggle on the side of Crime. All progress, to be very honest with you. Yamaguchi needs to tie this up right here. I mean, it's a donut apiece, so it's not bad. You ain't missing nothing over here, Stream.
Yeah, this is a race right here, man. They're trying to get a feel for each other's temperature right now. And I can tell you right now, Mai's got the tools for it, bro. If you can't deal with these fans, you know that Yamaguchi's going to be able. They're like, oh, you don't know how to deal, huh?
Oh, man, did an early jump roundhouse. Missed up a little bit right there. I don't know what he tried to do. I feel like it was a Tatsu because he did like an early jump roundhouse. I don't know if that was an input error, but it's okay though. We got the Denjin activated. Okay. For that jab range or the shimmy for the big damage. It's a crumple state and put him all the way in the corner. He just lost the juice, but it's okay. He's at that point where no matter what he touches, Yamaguchi with next, he can kill.
Perfect parry. He's definitely going to be something you look forward for. Crime's been throwing some crazy good fireballs, man. Like you said before, looking like he plays a little bit like an old head with the fireballs. I know that.
Playing at that range.
Look at he's so confident. Playing right here, the low forward confirming the level 3. Crime gonna take game number 1 here in the semifinals match versus Yamaguchi.
What I told you, signature. Something about Blaz and Crime. They percentage is so high on low forwards into the Hoshugeki, man. That might be a logo at this point. Anybody want to sponsor these young boys? Just have a low forward on the logo, please. Oh, mid-screen shimmy, no bueno.
Okay. Gets the knockdown. Big jumping heavy punch right there. Okay, wait, pick up, drive rush, fight back to the middle of the screen. Yamaguchi.
If he actually did the max distance standing light kick, then walk back, he would have got that whip punish opportunity with the stand fierce on the side of Crime. So it's a little bit, it's more so he has the right idea, but he has a little issue spacing out.
Oh, crush heavy punch.
Yamaguchi.
Nice. Big whip punish, gets the punish counter on top of it. Fighting back to this corner. Crime's got the life lead, but the positioning is definitely in favor of Yamaguchi. Tries to keep the pressure going with the fans. 1 OD.
Oh, shave it off. File those nails down. Kick back and relax. So you got to wait. Look, both of these guys are going to have to play and respect their space due to the fact that they're not touching grass on this drive gates. Nice, perfect parry there from Yamaguchi to get right into that zone to start the offense.
What a delay. The crouching strong. Both and critical right now. But burnt out on the side of Crime, back to the wall. I wouldn't test that young man's reactions. I know that, though. Plays back, use the powered up fans.
Oh, waiting for the block stun. Crime got to hang in there. He's almost touching grass. However, Yamaguchi, and he puts himself in the corner. Chip out state. I like that. Crime retreats just a little bit, just to touch grass. And here it is, no DP. But next sequence. Nice, that's a snipe. That's a chip out, though.
Oh, not a chip out, but catches you trying to recover. That was so good. Definitely tried to jump again, but got clipped on the back end. The fireball game from Crime, so good. Drive rush forward, gets the throw on this second round, game number 2.
That's the rail gun. Let's go. Okay, there it is. Not in close range for the back throw attempt. That's what he's looking for right there with the shimmy, trying to get Yamaguchi a little uncomfortable. Oh.
Okay, knockdown.
Oh, wow.
Solar plexus.
Looked like he tried to walk up and do a crouching short, I believe. Not a crouching short, crouching strong, I should say.
He's really been doing that quite a bit, too. Big damage level 3. Fighter on the table. That's game number 2 already. Watch the flex. Shinshoryuken.
All right. The logo.
God, Ryu versus Lily's gonna.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Full biasness. That's what I like to see on the stage. That's what I like to see.
That's gonna be a funny grand final.
Chilling. I believe that was Shao Hai's wife.
No, that was Shao Hai's wife for sure.
Shout outs to Miss Hai.
That's it all the time. Yo, shout outs to Miss Shao Hai sitting front row still.
Love it. She's part of the coaches.
Yeah, bro.
All right, here we go. Yamaguchi, how you feeling? What you going to do to answer back? Crime with an impressive 2-0 start. But remember, guys, this is a first to fight. So ain't nobody going nowhere. We're just trying to get real acquainted here.
And that's also one of the things you got to remember about locking in on characters like this. This character is definitely one of the most hotly contested characters. You see her quite a bit, so you know you're going to have strategy. Yamaguchi just happens to be one of the best at it. Crime looking real good defensively versus one of the best characters in the game right now.
Absolutely. Stay in that range. I love the fireball placement from Crime. There's not much that Yamaguchi could do from that range. However, he could jump. But it's up to you if you really want to take that risk and get froggy here.
Ooh, what a perfect time for an OD fireball. Beats out the durability on the Yambu. Hold on. Tatsu.
Oh, legs. What a way to stagger that. Walk back and hit it with the Psycho Lot. You thought I was going to retreat right here with the big toe.
I like that. Ooh, nice standing fierce here. Hold on, Yamaguchi's got a chance. Big life lead on the side of Crime, but he eats a throw. To the corner we go. Drive rush forward. Mai in full control.
Wow, the counterpull crouch fist. That man be eyeing some drive gauge. He be thirsty for the green.
Gets the back throw, and now using the rest of the screen to try to recover a little bit of that drive. Yamaguchi encroaching. Knows he's on borrowed time. Tries to go in and close out, but he is at a life deficit. And that drive bar is recovering.
100%. Like the perfect barrier there, touching grass once again, Karaime. Nice anti-air. Yamaguchi's good for those. Ooh, and that is definitely going to finish. Punish counter throw, yes.
Okay, stops the momentum, gets around on the board in this third game. Yamaguchi not out of this yet. We have seen his rebuttals. They've typically been a little slower from round to round, but they do come eventually.
I will say this, Yamaguchi is a bit of a reactionary player. So there has been scenario throughout this whole tournament where he gets spaced out and people empty jump and he misses on the DP. So I wonder if Karaime is actually thinking the same thing. But it looks like he's just going to stay solid on the ground. Level 3 immediately want to put him in a burnout? No, not yet. With confidence. Takes the throw. Wise choice there from Karaime.
Feels like he can get it done in burnout. Save the level 3 for the next hit. That was a bad decision. Crime, he's got 3 bars. And he says, I'm going to keep it so I can kill you the next round. We're still in this third game where Yamaguchi is yet to take a match. And Crime still looking strong. 3 bars on both sides. First hit cash out is definitely what I'm looking at. Tried to sneak in the overhead. Ready for the trade combo. Does not take the level 3.
Godlike from Yamaguchi. Looks like Crime trying to look for some wiggle room. He just got clipped by that crouching strong raw. No counter hits as well. The throw condition. Where's the shampoo so I can lather? No, not looking for the technical there. I'm loving the defense from Crime. Yamaguchi, however, it's just looking so oppressive. This is looking tough. Is stand fierce? No, not yet. The forward roundhouse. House is round. Oof. Look at that, almost close to the burn outside of this. I saw you see Climate trying to answer back. Will it be a low forward Hashugeki into the level 3? Level 3 straight raw.
Oh,
and Yamaguchi's having none of that.
1-2 right now.
His key here, and he wins. Solid hit, finally adding one to the board.
And I get it. You weren't gonna really make the comeback.
That's it.
Take it back.
At least it would have been too hard.
You a medium well guard?
I'm medium. I'm a medium guy. I'm a medium.
Just straight medium.
Medium rare.
When barbecues, you eat medium.
No. Not all the time.
Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. All right. Damn, already into the corner, getting established with the cage. Back roundhouse.
Ball, bro. My man Yamaguchi has turned up the offense, pressing on the gas. Crime in the corner.
I like that Yamaguchi identified that Crime likes to press those big buttons, so he's always stringing them out so he can actually space himself out and then look for the whip punish that he really wants, and that's the low forward and the stand fierce. So I'm loving this range here from Yamaguchi, but the big starter from Crime, Tatsumaki.
And he got out of the corner. Neutral jump, the roundhouse gets him slightly past it. Crime once again, I like that. Hold him to the position. DI tries the jab. It's not going to be enough. Crime's got the bar, but he just drive rushed, and the DP is going to do it. Crime once again, still in the momentum back.
Saw mine with the one eye, like, damn.
Right?
Oh, laugh.
That hurt.
Hell yeah. Ooh, if you would have hit it with a donkey kick there, that would have been awesome. Or light kick Tatsu, either or. I don't think it would have reached, though. But he has the presence of mind. Look at Crime's attitude right now.
Yeah, he locked in, man. That is gamer lean if I've ever seen it.
Yamaguchi, though, still in here. This is the Evo champion. One of the most consistent in the business today. What a way to walk forward, walk back, to bait out that crowd strong for the stand fierce whip punish. Oh, the Tatsumaki, yes.
He'll wake up Tatsu.
He never wears socks or sandals.
Great read on the projectile, too. Tatsu to get through. I mean, obviously, you can just jab it away if it's not charged, but even better, you get the knockdown, you get the corner positioning, and now Crime has got an opportunity to close it out. Burnout's on the table. Yamaguchi's right at 2 bars, though, so you got to be careful with the fireballs now, too. Oh,
that's it. That's it. Pack that up. He's definitely going to do it. Grown man damage, of course, on the side of Ryu. My man left the ramen stand, and he's here to play some games. Ryu. The big toe bandit. There it is, man. Crime. Right attitude. He's like, Slow and steady wins the race, and Crime understands that. Yamaguchi as well. Let's see if he bounces back.
Let's see what the answer is, man. Crime so far has stopped every option that Yamaguchi has put on the table. He ain't taking no fan pressure. He's making you whiff at this range where he can get this big damage, especially the stand fierce or the low forward. And on top of that, using a Hashogeki at this range makes Yamaguchi uncomfortable, so he plays out at like range 3 or 4.
Nice DP. Wow, what a reaction there from Yamaguchi. So clean. Okay, we got our eyes on the prize. Yamaguchi sees that there's pulp on the screen on the side of the drive gauge. All right, now we touching that green, the melon flavor.
Nice conversion right there off of the exchange. Hits a button. It's going to spin the level 1. Oh, man, big damage.
Let me get the throw. No, trying to catch the technical good stuff that Yamaguchi conditioning well. Stand fierce, here it comes. Quiet in the classroom, the drive impact. Not enough resources though on the side of Crime. He had the right out there. You know, sometimes that does represent, obviously, you did it at a pixel, but it does represent that you have good awareness. Big damage? Yes, the dungeon.
Choosing to do a DI when you know your opponent can't do anything but react with DI, and they're not paying attention, it gets them killed because they don't have the armor or the life to take the hit. So that's actually super awareness if they do that. Big pickup here by Yamaguchi, hold on.
Get that throw. No. Like that, ranging out the low forward, crouch jab, or the throw. It's 3 layers there on that opportunity to open up Crime. No resources on Yamaguchi. Oh, he's going to have to sit back and relax. You already see him buffering slowly but surely, looking for something so he can get out of harm's way. He does have that level 2 to push Ryu all the way to the corner.
Cautious swinging DI going straight for the stun. He's got 3 bars, but he won't even need it because he's got plenty of drive. And
damn.
That's another round on the board. Every time Yamaguchi gets a sniff of what my man's cooking, he's like, nah, bro, back outside.
Oh, nice. Actually, I didn't even know that was a check. That looked like same frame he just pressed.
Give you that good ass whooping. This is it right here on the side of Crime. He got the apron on right now. My man Yamaguchi looking like a sous chef right now.
Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, Crime on Wake Up, his button choices are amazing.
Charge fan, now we in there. We have an opportunity. Like the parry. I'm pretty sure he's trying to go perfect parry sweep, possibly. The overhead, no, not me. I see those.
Ooh, a little early on the parry this time, and it's getting him in trouble. A successful one, but Yamaguchi steps on the gas, drive rush in. That's going to give him another round on the board. Yamaguchi starting to figure his way through this Crime maze in the Ryu. That is a round, that is a game. 3-2 is the count, and a perfect to boot as we go into this next game.
I like how he's forcing the low forward range and the stand fierce range from Ryu. That's what I'm loving it. From Yamaguchi, the spacing is immaculate, and slowly but surely walks Crime into the corner and finishes the job.
See him playing at this range. Yep, low forward range on both sides. Crime, like you said before, should be the slogan, should be the logo. Put it on the shoes.
You gotta stop it here with the mid-screen technicals, not early on. I mean, you have a lot of games to afford that, but still, though, you don't want Crime to get all this momentum. This is Throw Loop City. Yes, kill those frames. Homicide on those numbers. Another homicide. No. Yes.
Another one, and it was a counter hit throw. And this time sticks to the button, gonna get the closeout. Crime, once again, every time Yamaguchi adjusts, Crime puts another a card on the table to say, how are you gonna deal with this? Drive rush low forward once again to get the first knockdown and the throw on the follow-up.
And we're back into the turnbuckle. Well, spinal on the cage.
Was that off of a stand light kick?
Killing those frames once again. Oh, I like that, staggering to the lows. Goes for the overhead. Crime is getting disrespectful.
Repeat offender. He's
absolutely
young. He don't know no better. He's young. He don't know no better. The fan is still there. Great awareness on the side of Crime. Back throw here from Yamaguchi.
DP, yes. Now we got him in juvenile hell right here in this corner. Oh, watch it. I like those style shots. You see those with the purpose of looking for a big button for the big whip punish. He does have the level 3 available. Anything at this point can kill for Crime. The walk-up throw casually, just stepping into your house. Wow.
Oh, back throw. DI.
No.
Oh.
That is a bodega standard right there with the jab DP. You saw how excited Crime is. Like, I love this attitude of this kid, man.
I mean, I would have DI'd too, bro.
Knows he need an answer. This game will be... Oh my God, this game could set Crime on his way and send Yamaguchi packing if he does it the right way.
Yo, this is actually crazy. Like, just thinking about this, Blobs in the grand finals last year, and this is his compadre, his reverend.
Yeah, man.
So it's crazy they just switch places and they here and possibly could go to the grand finals. But let me not jinx it for the young lad. Charge fan.
I think, oh my God.
Sharp eye.
Stand light kick into the roundhouse Tatsu to get out of the corner, fights back to the middle of the screen. Oh, they playing a dirty game right now. That low forward range, standing medium punch range. Great conversion, level 2. The Ninja Bees, both in burnout. That's gonna be around. Okay.
Yo, Yamaguchi, good awareness. You saw how he hit him with the low forward and didn't commit to the drive rush. It was gonna put him in burnout. He waited for the possible moment to use all of his resources to finish that job, and he got a chance to go up 3 here. Let's see, the fan
has the lead in this game, so he could potentially make it a 3-4 situation if he gets this round.
Okay, sizing up for the stand face. So the stand strong, good stuff here. Looking for that punish counter. What a whip punish, bro. That my saying? Put him in that range so he's forced to throw the stand fierce to the low forward. Yamaguchi representing that well. Stop holding north, young lad.
Nice putting the button out there first to throw him off. Nice OD uppercut this time around. Tries to bait him with the jab. Yamaguchi doesn't take it.
Watch them toes. It's patented. Wow. Took his turn back. Not with a button. Walk up into a throw. Disgusted. Looking for the shimmy here? No, wisely takes it. All right, you know what? Look, hey, Yamaguchi finding his footing. But I like that from Kraime. He's like, you know what? Even though low life, I'm going to take the throw regardless. I'm not going to let you get comfortable going up into the next round. So we'll see.
Long game set. That
exactly.
Means, look, I don't want you to be feeling comfortable walking up to me and getting that, so I'm going to eat the throw. I'm going to wait for later, and I'm going to challenge you next time.
Yes.
When you least expect it, you're going to see a button coming from Kraime.
Kraime is sizing him up. We might get the delay overhead like probably in the last game. I feel it.
Low forward, simple fireball, no meter used.
Look at that. Look at that range. Yeah, I like that. Switching from that fireball into the donkey kick in case that Yamaguchi wants to move forward. No drive rush there. Looks like Yamaguchi was anticipating the anti.
What was that? Jump light kick?
Corner position right here for Yamaguchi.
Jump light, not sure what that was on the side of Kraime. Got his back to the corner. Yamaguchi in control right now, like you said before. Switching to that donkey kick, interrupt on the Hashogeki, but he's still real close to this corner.
Had the right idea, but just wasn't on time. Right in between that fan.
Oh, man, what a whip punish. I was just about to say, Kraime constantly representing these fireballs, but he gets clipped again. He's going to use the super powered up fans. Kraime in a bad position, goes for the throw, and Yamaguchi fighting his way back. My man swimming back to shore.
Man, I don't know if that was a fierce fireball. We got that crouching fierce, so I anticipated Yamaguchi moving forward. That way he could go with the crouch fierce into the Hashogeki, so not too sure there. Oh, man, Yamaguchi, though, got to have to really slow it down. He can keep the momentum going, but definitely prioritize that drive gauge, especially against a guy like Ryu. No shipments. I love that. Good awareness. Good defense.
Standing their ground. Ooh, perfect parry. First time we've seen it represented from this up-close quarters combat. Stand light kick. I love how he just uses stand light kick on wake up just to see what you're going to do. If he gets the counter hit, he can confirm. There's the jab on the interrupt. Look at Yamaguchi's drive gauge. And the answer back. Yamaguchi puts himself in burnout. Knows he can't punish. Side switch with the Tatsu. Kraime so aware. And now this is a situation Yamaguchi doesn't want to be in. And burnout. Eats the DI. There's 3 bars on his side. He's not going to need them all. And an uppercut to close it out, but he spins it. He cashes anyway. Now this is good for Yamaguchi though. He ties up this match. Yamaguchi's full CA stocked into this next one. But I understand, we know how it go. When you get that pressure on you in the game, you want to make sure you close out the round no matter what. Depending on the route, he had to use it anyway. So now we go to another round, a final round in this game.
That was clean stuff there from Kraime. I appreciate that. Never be cheap on the first date. I don't remember if these guys ever played, but hey, this is the grandest of stages right now. To get involved, to get acquainted. Oh, that's a punish. No, wasn't close enough. That was the right idea, though. Already into the burnout state. Yamaguchi's pressing those buttons. Wow, he just did it. Fully commits. You know what? At least it's in his control if he's going to burn himself out, right? So now he got all of this space. Backing up. Chucking the plasma. Hit him with the good old SoCal, NorCal special. Staying right here from that range. Oh, my God. Touching grass once he gets his Yamaguchi. So we do have some resources here. Are we going to bust out on the reversal any given time? Not yet. Resources. Wow, the double dash. Forget the DP. If he actually would have tried to go for a DP, I'm pretty sure he would have not turned around in time. Stand fierce, no.
I like that, using the fans to sneak out the club, gets out of the corner, but now Kraime.
Oh! Kraime 2 hits away. Can he do this? That's one throw, another one. Is he going to commit? That's the wake-up super that we block in time. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kraime advances to the grand finale.
And just like that, we talked about him being right behind Blitz.
Wait, that didn't even combo.
In a lot of these scenarios, it's time. He's no more the shadow. Now he's in the lead. And now my man has a chance to take it all. Grand Finals is the next time you will see Kraime as he waits for who makes it out on the grand.
Throw another one. Is he going to commit? That's the wake-up super that we block in time. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kraime! That's the wake-up super that we block in time. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kraime advances to the grand finale. Throughout the whole set, it was a wonderful pace for both of these guys. Congratulations on Yamaguchi, even though he didn't get the win that he deserved, that he wanted, but he deserved all the respect in the world for trying so hard and stay so consistent.
With that being said, we're going to throw it to the stage with Damascus in an interview.
Another incredible match and another key given away. Yamaguchi must give his key away to Crimea, the winner, rightful winner to Grand Finals. But of course, before that, please, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to give a big round of applause for Yamaguchi! Crimea, man, the vibes are incredible. You've just taken down 2. One more step. How is it going for you, man?
Te falta solo un paso más. ¿Cómo te sientes?
Incompleto. Todavía me falta uno, así que esperar todavía. Uno más, uno más.
I'm still yet not whole. I have one more step to take.
You know what? The composure of a champion still. Crimea, I will let you go and crush that key. Vamos, Crimea!
Oh my goodness. That intensity. Let's go, Crimea. Congratulations. Grand Finals, baby. Grand Finals. One more, as he said, job not finished. We've heard that somewhere before, and it was from someone great. And clearly, you're taking good notes. You can go ahead and crush the key, Crimea. Hopefully, he's able, at least if you're a fan of Crimea, you're hoping he can crush one more, but it will not be easy. He's taking down Mena RD. He's taking down Yamaguchi. Crimea officially in Grand Finals here of the Esports World Cup. Only 15 years old, representing Chile and representing Team Falcons. Can he take it all the way? We're gonna find out soon. Jeez.
Oh, dude, it's almost 10 o'clock and they haven't even started the third place match. No lie. I mean, GG's to whoever's gonna win it, but I might just end stream, bro. This is going on way longer than I thought it would be going on. I'm just gonna call it though and say he's gonna win. So